प्रभु की कीर्तन की हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. So welcome to Siddhabakul. This is the place where Haridas Thakur has chanted every day 180 192 rounds. 192 rounds. Today's seminar will be very special because it is Prasad Prabhu who has actually gone there and spent 6 days chanting every day along with a huge vrinda of devotees. Right? So let us next whatever amount of time, 2 hours, 3 hours, that Prabhuji is going to share. Let us keep a complete focus and concentration on hearing it because he is bringing the essence after doing that for so much time in between so many devotees. So I asked Prabhuji, you must have discussed with so many others who are chanting beside you. You must have seen His Grace Anand Vrindavan Prabhu motivating everybody to chant. You must have seen His Grace Brajvihari Prabhu telling so many things after every day. Right? So uska pura sahara aane wale hain, the whole essence. And it's up to us to receive the essence. Essence is already there. It's there in the form of the slides. It's there in the form of the words that he's going to say. But what we are going to derive will completely depend on our gratitude for what is happening today. Because for a person who doesn't have gratitude, he can't receive anything from anybody. It's, it's not going to work. Okay? We'll have so many expectations, but when there is no gratitude, there will be many expectations. And when expectations are not fulfilled, we get frustrated. And when frustration happens, problem happens. So basic, most important thing is gratitude that we are here. All of you who have come here, right now you are here. Let's be very, very grateful that Krishna has brought him here and us here so we can hear from him what we're supposed to hear. Most unfortunate people, if you look at it, are people who are not taking up this process. Right? Sometimes I feel the most unfortunate are the immediate neighbors sometimes who are just sitting beside but they don't know what's happening here. Right? You know, whenever I look at these big temples and I see the neighbors, they don't even go to the temple. People are traveling hundreds of kilometers, sometimes even crossing oceans to come there to hear, but they're just beside. Can you see when Krishna's mercy is not there? You're just beside and you can't hear what Krishna is trying to convey. And more unfortunate is when Krishna is speaking as Paramatma, still we are not hearing. Right? And then Krishna sends his devotees. And devotees are speaking in front of us. They are repeating everything that Krishna is trying to tell us, but we are not focusing. Right? And one of the main reasons for focus is the beautiful instrument, Maya's Maha instrument, in Kali Yuga. So my instrument is already attached to this phone. So ho gaya. That's one good thing that happens. My instrument is also. So even if I want to press or scroll or do something, I don't have anything in my hands. So everybody else, please silent it off. Because now, sometimes we should hear a session to learn. Because many times we try to hear a session to teach. Right? Then you will never learn. So forget about repeating this or write or you can write your notes, that's okay. But main focus is to hear. Whatever I told in the last 5 minutes applies completely to me. That's what I was meditating today morning. How am I going to take advantage of today's session? So without any more delay, let us welcome His Grace Prasad Prabhu with 3 loud and enthusiastic heartfelt Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. Madhavi Madhavi is here. Yes, Madhavi. Hare Krishna. Thank you for allowing Prabhu to go to. I told my wife she never allows me. So, thank
Feel comfortable. Encourage. A long lecture. Take your own time. There is no. Until you stop, please stop.
Hare Krishna. Jesus, Raji. So let's start with small kirtan. Jai Radha Madhava Jai Radha गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदनन्दन व्रजन रञ्जन यमुना तीरवनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदनन्दन व्रजन रञ्जन यशोदनन्दन व्रजन रञ्जन यमुना तीरवनचारी Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. Requesting everyone to close your eyes and let's do prayers so intensely. Okay, whatever we are going to see today, we already know. I'm telling you. But the only difference is how much you are taking. That is the only difference.
Yes.
That's all. There is nothing we don't know. We are all been practicing from 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. But how much you have taken? That is the only point. Okay. So let's do the intense prayer that we will absorb the information which is existing as much as we can. Okay. So let's everyone close their eyes. Let's pray. Om Ajnativiradasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurumilitamena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stamitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swaramikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavansha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Vittam Tam Sajivam Samadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Param Sahagana Dalita Shri Vishakamitamsha Ye Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhya Eva Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Narayana Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswati Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Namaskarayesu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Seya Bhagavati Uttamasoke Bhakti Bhavati Vinayastiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Namo Pankajanabhaya Namo Pankajamarine Namo Pankajanetraya Namaste Pankajangre Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmanya Hitaya Cha Jagadhitaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauravishe Namaha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pachashareshatarini Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktaruta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Sri Paramananda Mahaprabhu Sri Chaitanya Pavitra Vasabhavastana Vivahe Sute Pundari Dakshan Suji Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Connect.
Hare Krishna.
And you just came. Also दे दिया ऑलरेडी yes what
They are broad-based human leaders. Promoting broad-based human tech leaders.
Hare Krishna.
And it came up on the slide.
being coming shows everything else. Yeah.
వచ్చిందా?
Yeah. Presentation. Presentation.
ప్రెజెంటేషన్ కూడా పెట్టగానే పోతాను.
Okay. Done.
హరిబో
Hare Krishna.
హరే కృష్ణ హరే కృష్ణ ప్రభుజీస్ మాతాజీస్ దండోత్ ప్రణామ్.
Wonderful.
Just to let you know, I absolutely have no qualification. So I'm just saying this from bottom of my heart. Forget about sitting in here. I absolutely no qualification to enter into this room. I don't have any qualification. Forget about studying, touching on Bhagavad Gita. I absolutely don't have qualification. So it is just the mercy of Vaishnavas. Guru Parampara and His Grace Devana Prabhu and His Grace Bhagavad. It is just because of their mercy I could touch Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavad. Absolutely, I have no qualification. So this is 100%. I am not just for the sake of saying it. This is 100%. Absolutely no qualification. I am such a fallen soul. Hare Krishna. I am eternally thankful to all Vaishnavas. Hare Krishna. I think there is no better word than English. So, భాగమైన ఒక మాట అంటారు. ప్రభుజీ మనం మన చర్మము ఒలిచి చెప్పులు కుట్టించినా సరే మనం రుణం తెచ్చుకోలేము ప్రభు అంటారు. దట్ ఈస్ 100%. So I will use little Telugu also in between, so that it will go directly to our heart.
Yes.
Sorry, I don't know how many of you can understand. I think very few, maybe 5%. So the entire japa or harina, we try to understand in the concept of in the framework of sambandha, abhideya and prayojana. In this framework, we try to understand. So I think these three words everybody have very fair understanding, but I will just give a quick introduction. Sambandha, which is talking about relationship. Okay. So here, the chanting which we are doing in Japan, that is relation between Krishna and the jivas. And I will be there. That is process. What process we are following? What is the process we have to follow? Okay. And then prayojana. What is the goal we are trying to achieve? And in this achieving this goal, what is a major bottleneck for us? So whether you agree, disagree, okay? The mind is the major bottleneck. And also it is fair. So Prabhuji's mother is, we are in this room because of what, mind. Some of us not here because of what? Mind. We are all sitting here listening because of mind. Some of us sitting here but not listening because of mind. So that we are trying to cover in the fourth section. Total we have 4 sections. So what is Sambandha, Abhideya, Prayojana, and mind bottleneck. So this mind bottleneck we will try to learn step by step. Okay, that is going to be the very crucial of this entire presentation. Alright. Prabhuji's Mataji's, okay, let us start with the Sambandha. Okay. So, Prabhu always says, Prabhuji, you got a diamond. But the problem is we don't know the right one. It's not diamond, actually you got Chintamani. What is Chintamani? What is the meaning of Chinta? Huh? Chinta is mind, thought. Thought. Chinta. Chintan by BJP वाला बोलते हैं. Okay. What is it they are doing? Sitting and thinking and some plan. So Chinta, thought. This Chintamani, okay. What I understand is the holy name, the Harinam. Generally we say that it will go back to body. But actually, the Chintamani, it can solve your material problems and also spiritual problems. But the emphasis is not given on the material problems. It is because we want this spiritual problem. Assuming that you have a real challenge. For example, okay, I heard from very senior devotees. You really have a challenge. You need a house. Pray. It will be. You don't have a partner. You don't have a wife. Pray. It will be. But what kind of desires you should ask the material desires? No. You should think that if this desire is not fulfilled, I cannot progress in spirituality. Such a kind of desires only you should ask for material part. That is very, very important. Okay. There is a book called Harinama Chintamani. In that it is mentioned. Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So, Maharaj said, it is, you can ask material desires, but you should ask the material desire only such kind of things. Okay? And ultimately what it is giving? Harinam, it is giving the ultimate goal is not Harinam. So see, the greatness of Harinam, it can give everything. Alright? But why we won't believe it? There is a reason. Are you believing 100% that Chintamani is giving everything? Do we believe? Don't believe. But there is a difference from this. One person believes 10%, another person believes 20%, another person believes 70%, another person believes 80%, 90%. Prabhuji always says, even though we are all sitting here, we are not at the same level. Prabhuji told so many times. We are at different levels. Why? It is because it is all depends upon how much you take into our head. This believing factor. Everything is there as Prabhuji introduction. Everything is there. But how much you take into your heart, how much you believe, that matters. So, for believing something, what happens most of the times? Mind is the body. When somebody enters into the room, what we say? That person would have done so many other strategies, thoughts, practices, especially practices. When he comes here, we just say that, Prabhu, how do I get mukti? You say that, you put a chanting bell, you just do Harina. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You just do this, everything will happen. You just tell them. The question is, I did so many other practices. How come this is so simple? It's a simple, right? Chanting back, now. That's it, nothing else. This is so simple. Can it be so simple to go back to Vaikunta or Goloka or even forget about those mukti? Is it that simple? Mind doesn't believe that first of all. Mind will not believe that Prabhuji is not this. So for mind to believe, you have to pick up Shastra. That is very important. What is that Shastra is talking about Harina? Is this Shastra is talking about Harina or is there anything else? ఓకే ఇప్పుడు మన మైండ్ చాలా లాజికల్గా ఆలోచిస్తున్నాడు. ఓకే ఆ లాజికల్గా ఆలోచించాలి, మనం లాజికల్ అయిపోతాం. ఇదంతా మైండ్ గేమ్. ఈరోజు సెషన్ అంతా మైండ్ గేమ్. ఇట్స్ ఆల్ గో అరౌండ్ మైండ్. అంతే. ఓకేనా? బట్ వీ డూ కోట్ ఫ్రమ్ భగవద్గీత భాగవత. వీ విల్ నాట్ డీవియేట్ ఫ్రమ్ శాస్త్ర. వీ విల్ స్టిక్ టు అవర్ శాస్త్ర ఓన్లీ. బట్ వీ విల్ ట్రై టు కన్విన్స్ అవర్ మైండ్. దట్స్ ఆల్. దట్ ఈస్ ద ఓన్లీ ఆబ్జెక్టివ్. ఓకేనా? Very good. ఇప్పుడు first what we have to do is you have to see you want to buy something, right? You want to buy something. Will you go directly and go and buy? You want to buy a fan. Will you go and buy it? You will see what are all the companies are there. Okay, length of that దాని లెంత్ ఎంత, అది స్పీడ్ ఎంత ఉంటుంది, ఏ కంపెనీ బెస్ట్, okay, price anta, okay, you ask so many people, you ask ChatGPT also. Yeah. So like that, then somebody great Sriram he use chanting that. You not believe. Why should I believe? Why should I believe? You not say, but it will be there in your mind. Don't worry. There are so many other things in industry, market. See all. This is all there. What is there in market? We have Dhyana Yoga, we have Jnana Yoga, we have Karma Yoga, we have Bhakti Yoga. We should not ask people to refer only Bhakti Yoga. We should ask people to see others also. Then understand, realize, and come to Bhakti Yoga. Don't rush. Most of the times, what we do not rush. No, don't rush. Why do we rush? Don't rush. No, let us understand what Dhyana Yoga is telling. What Dhyana Yoga is telling. Dhyana Yoga is also telling us, you know what it is? Dhyana Yoga, silent meditation. What is meant by silent meditation? Silent meditation on what? Silent meditation on super soul. What is super soul? It doesn't. But it tells there is a super soul. Are you getting what I am saying? There is a super soul. So what you should do? You should meditate on super soul. But how? Silent. What does it mean by silent? You should close your eyes. You should close your ears. Means you can't close your eyes, but you should not listen anything. And what is expected? Your mind should be completely calm. What does it mean? You are not engaged in any of your senses. What is that? Let me repeat again. In Dhyana Yoga, you are not engaged in any of your senses. Just think Prabhuji's Mataji is. If you are engaged in your senses only, you are not able to do it. If you don't engage your senses, do you think it is possible? Do you think it is possible? You know what will happen? You will just go to a deep sleep. You know what will happen? You will wake up after deep sleep. You will see this here. Yeah, Prabhuji, how is meditation? Yeah, I went very well. What will happen after deep sleep? It will be good only. How can you say that? I am the best. You don't need to go anywhere. Ask my wife. I used to go for meditation courses. Not meditation, basic meditation courses, advanced meditation courses, silent meditation courses. You know silence how many days? 4 days. 4 days silence meditation courses. Automatically what will happen? You will be good only. Why? You did nothing. So in this Japa session, the question is why to understand Dhyana Yoga. But to understand the Japa value, you need to understand other things. Otherwise you will not realize. You have diamond. How do you know the rank of diamond? Put others. Put the rank of all others. Then bring the rank of the diamond. You bhakti yoga, we say bhakti. That's all. Sometimes we should let him go, understand, study. Then that fellow will realize, no. I am the best example for that. Now some people say Jnana Yoga, name itself is there. What is Jnana Yoga? Formless. There is no form at all here. Okay? There is no super soul concept also. What is supreme? Void. That is what Jnana Yoga says. Long, neti. This is not. What is finally left? Void. So what is that here? What is that we are doing here? Merging into impersonal Brahman. There is no major difference at a practice point of view in Jnana Yoga, Jnana Yoga. Jnana Yoga people need more. But finally, they decided there is nothing. Lead for what? For nothing. To focus on nothing. Prabhuji, one more thing I will tell you. All these things, what is common? Dhyana yoga, karma yoga, bhakti yoga. What is common? Yoga. First of all, what is the meaning of yoga? Reunion with what? With, no. With absolute. No, they don't say nothing. Absolute they will use. Very fanciful they use. What is that word? Absolute. Absolute. Connecting with absolute. But what is that process? Different processes. Okay? Now we understood a little bit of Jnana Yoga.
Okay.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Is it good? Hare Krishna. So, Jnana Yoga, Dhyana Yoga. The practices are very similar. I think anybody came from Bhakti Shastra, just completed. They have some fair understanding on this too. Okay. The third one is what? Karma Yoga. What is this Karma Yoga? Through karma, they try to connect. We try to connect. Absolute. Krishna, absolute. Now here, this is much better. How this is better? We are doing duties without attaching the results, and the results they offer to Krishna. Yeah. This is Karma Yoga. Slowly you do Karma Yoga. It leads to Bhakti Yoga. It automatically leads to Bhakti Yoga. Now let's come to Bhakti Yoga. What is that Bhakti? What is the meaning of Bhakti? What is the meaning of Bhakti? Huh? What do you mean by devotional service? Let's go to the core. What do you mean by devotional service? Working for Krishna. What does it mean? Why you want to work for Krishna?
Making him happy.
Making him happy. What is that you are getting by making him happy?
Satisfaction.
Good. Satisfaction. Anything else? Connection. Yes. Anything else?
So when you serve,
Huh?
when you serve something or someone, you will develop love towards the someone.
Love. You know, bhakti automatically means what? So through this Bhakti Yoga. As Prabhuji mentioned, how do you get a love? How do you get an affection on your kid? By serving. In the same way, serving Krishna, you automatically get love. That is what is Bhakti Yoga. Yeah. So in Bhakti Yoga, you keep on chanting Hare Krishna. Okay. So by chanting Hare Krishna and by serving the devotional service, we get attachment, connection, prema on absolute, which is Krishna. That is what is Bhakti Yoga. Okay. Here I provided a grid here. Okay. What is the type of meditation? It has not.
That's okay. You can
Okay. So the sloka references and what is the result for each of the things I have provided. Yeah. So now sometimes, okay, you have to think what are the other practices are there in this world for these souls. See, irrespective of all, whether it is a Dvaita, Advaita, Visishta Advaita, anything, okay, what we talk about is we all souls. That is for sure. There is some slight difference on the practices. Okay. Ideally, there are only two types on sadhana. Whether you call it as meditation, only two types.
One is impersonal meditation, means don't use senses. That is one type. Another thing is use your senses and do meditation. All right. Doing senses and doing meditation is Vaishnava. All Vaishnavas, whether it is Sri Sampradaya or any other Sampradaya, okay, Rudra Sampradaya, Sri Sampradaya, any other Sampradaya, which we have 4 Sampradayas, right? They all do chanting of holy names, God names. That's all. These are the two. Now tell me, which one is easy? You want to use your senses or you want to do meditation without senses? Using senses. Now for using, we are doing, by using senses, we are practicing 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. That itself is a major problem for us. Now you think how it is possible without using your senses. I will leave it to you. Yeah, that is the reason Chaitanya Mahaprabhu always says, for Kali Yuga, holy name, for Kali Yuga, holy name, for Kali Yuga, holy name. Why? We can't do anything else. You try for 1 month, then you will get to know. You cannot. It's not possible. That is the reason Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that only do holy name, chant holy name. There is nothing else for us. So first of all, when a room is there, you need to know how many doors are there. We have only one door, Prabhuji, to get out of this. What is that door? Holy name. Chanting the holy name. There is no other door. Okay, if still something is there in our mind, says that there is another way to get out of this, better try to see and close the door. Because mind always wants some complex solutions, Prabhuji. Mataji. Yeah, mind wants a complex solutions. All right, that's the nature of mind. All right, so let's move on. Okay, yeah, the screen is not coming. Okay, Hare Krishna. And because now once we have accepted that Bhakti Yoga is the one I want to proceed. Okay, in Chaitanya Charitamrita, there is one chapter which explains about what is devotional service. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explains to Rupa Goswami. That comes in Madhya Lila, chapter 22. The name of the chapter is the process of devotional service. In this chapter, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says one thing. Okay, there are 3 things important in this. You know what are those? 1, okay, 1 Jiva Daya. 2nd, Vaishnava Seva. 3rd, Nama Ruchi. Let me repeat those 3. In this chapter, the essence of the chapter is Jiva Daya. What is second word? Vaishnava Seva. 3rd word, Nama Ruchi. Okay. Whenever you are reading Shastra, right, there could be 100, there could be 500 shlokas.
What we need to understand is essence. After reading the chapter, what is it you remember? You tell me essence, right? Unless you don't remember, how can you write the exam? That is the mind. In the same way, we have to read the Shastra. You are reading Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Chaitanya. What is the essence? What is the essence? What is the essence? You are told. So essence of this chapter is 3 words. It says that Jivadaya, Vaishnava Seva, Nama Ruchi. Now we'll ask a question. Among these 3, which one you think is the most important for all of us? Raise your hands. Who says Nama Ruchi? Okay. Vaishnava Seva? Okay. Jivadaya? Okay, some of you not raised, maybe voted for all 3. Or maybe they're thinking that something else is there. Mind is so clear, like deviant thing. Okay. Even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is also a thing. Mind is like that. Okay. Yeah, these 3 are mentioned. Thank you very much. So Vaishnava Seva, Nama Ruchi, Jivadaya. Okay. This question is asked by Rajabihari Prabhu to all of us. What is the most important one? Everyone answered. Chanting. Everybody gave different answers. Okay. Now, what Rajabihari Prabhu said is, what is that we need is Vaishnava Seva. Is the fundamental. Unless you do a Vaishnava Seva, unless you please a Vaishnava, you will not get mercy.
when you don't have the mercy, how can you chant even Hare Krishna Mahamantra? Then where is the question of Nama Ruchi? Once you have some Ruchi, you want to share that Ruchi to others. That is Jivadaya. Are you getting the link, Prabhuji? Once we have that Nama Ruchi, you want to share that. See, you had Gulab Jam. You want to tell people saying that Gulab Jam is very, very tasty. You will tell, right? Today Gulab Jam is very nice, go and eat. Then you have that Nama Ruchi, you will tell others. Then otherwise it is possible. So first, what is that very important? Vaishnava Seva. Get it. Sometimes you get unknowingly. Then somebody enters into Bhakti Center. Yeah. And once you have that Vaishnava Seva in the pleasing, okay, by a Vaishnava, then automatically you start doing Japa. Then the Japa, you start getting some taste. I'm not even saying Nama Ruchi is a big word. Okay? Big, very big word. Then you start giving that Ruchi to others. That is Jivadaya. There is no other Jivadaya. Jivadaya means like we are not giving food. You give food today, tomorrow again hungry. We have to give a solution for the people so that they will completely get out of this place. That is Jivadaya. That is what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says in this chapter. There is no other Jivadaya. Remaining all are lower versions of Jivadayas. That's all. Giving Krishna Prema or giving chanting back to others is exactly Jivadaya. Alright? Hare Krishna. Let's move. So that is what I asked some of you raised. Alright. So what is the most and prominent one? Vaishnava Seva. Which is what? Is the foundation. So by serving devotees, what happens? We receive Krishna's mercy. And the strength is to develop Namaruchi and Jivadaya. Where it is mentioned? It's mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya, Leela 20.50. The mercy of Krishna comes through mercy of devotees only. There is no other way. There is no direct implementation. So devotee has to be very busy. Let the transformer. So you need a devotee. Alright? That is the safest for us to go into Krishna. To Guru. Alright? So what is mentioned the which fundamental sloka in 4.34? Approach Guru, serve him. Okay? And he will enlighten you. Even if you don't serve, sit properly. At least act that you are listening. Mercy will come. At least don't dishonor that fellow who is sitting over there. You will get mercy in Kalina. Avoid Vaishnava brother and start your spiritual progress. Okay? This is the first one, foundation. That is Vaishnava Seva. Okay? The next, Nama Ruchi. This is basically chanting with faith. This is a big word. There could be a question. Prabhu, do you think I don't have faith? This could be a big question, very strong question. Again I said, faith varies from person to person. It would be 1% to 99%. Even 99%, you are not there. Again, is it a blind faith? No, this is not a blind faith. So what is the difference between chanting with faith and a blind faith? You need to understand this provision. Then you have to take a step back for this faith point. Okay, we have to take a step back. Now, you are chanting from last 4 years. Assuming that you are chanting for 4 years. Take a step back. 4 years back, how was I looking?
How was it?
How am I was? How was my mind? What kind of tendencies I had? I used another big word, tendency. Very big word, tendency. You need to understand tendency. What is tendency? Tendency is, in Telugu it is called vasana. What is vasana? I born with certain vasanas. What is vasanas? I would like to eat laddu. That is vasana. My mother doesn't like. My brother doesn't like. But I would like to eat sweets. That is vasana. Are you getting what I am saying? I would like to eat pickles, mango pickle. That is vasana. Are you getting what I'm saying? I just take very simple, plain examples. Yeah, that is vasana. Everybody born with some vasanas, some tendencies. Now, I am chanting from last 4 years. How were my tendencies 4 years back and how are now? Okay? It requires self-introspection. Any of the tendencies I drop, any of the tendencies I drop, you are going right direction. You are not dropped. Additional tendencies you got, you are going down. I will tell you a simple example. You came to this world, okay? You came with a shirt. Shirt has 10 marks. Each of that is a tendency. By the time you leave this body, from those 10 marks, at least you should erase at least 4 marks, or 2 marks, 3 marks. But what we are doing, we are adding more marks. Read all. We know survey is all. And మనం add చేస్తాం. Tendencies add చేస్తాం. Even in Bhakti platform, we have to be very careful. And those tendencies are reducing, our vasanas are reducing, our vasanas are, I am adding more vasanas. Vasanas and ఏం చెప్పనా? ఒక addictive to seeing some YouTube channel. This day, today, Kali Yuga, adding to our adding more tendencies very, very easy. Dropping is very, very difficult. Are you following what I'm saying? Yeah. So, షర్ట్ మీద నేను ఇంత ఎక్కువ మార్కులు వేసుకుంటానా ఉన్నాయి తుడిచిపెడుతున్నాను సర్ఫ్ వేసి తుడిచిపెడుతున్నాను సర్ఫ్ ఏంటి హరినామం చేస్తున్నావా లేదా వెరీ సింపుల్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ వెరీ గుడ్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇంకా ఎక్కువ వేస్తున్నావా ఉన్నాయి తీసేస్తున్నావా 10 ఇప్పుడే పోతాయని అనుకోండి 10లో అసలు కనీసం ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ నీకు నువ్వు 4 పోయినా 1 పోయినా 2 పోయినా చెక్ చేసుకో వేరే దారి నువ్వే చెక్ చేసుకో ఎందుకు ఆ నీ టెండెన్సీస్ వేరే కాదు నీ టెండెన్సీస్ ఎవరికి తెలియదు నీకు మాత్రమే తెలుసు భార్య కూడా తెలియదు భార్య భర్త కూడా తెలియదు tendencies vasanas are like that. Be very careful. చెప్తాను చెప్పండి
Prabhuji has a tendency of asking questions.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Sorry to interrupt the beautiful flow you are doing. Just wanted to ask something. You are saying over a period of time there should be change in the tendency.
Yes.
See, voluntarily we cannot change the tendency.
Yes.
Harinam can change.
Yes.
Right? Yes. But if after some time, after the Harinam, if the tendencies are not changed, where is the problem?
Faith.
Good question, bro.
But where is the problem? We are trying.
Yeah.
For example, I have a headache. I put a tablet.
Yes.
The tablet is going to reduce my headache.
Yes.
Tablet is working.
Yes.
I am not doing anything.
Yes.
So I'm not trying to compare a headache with such a pure mantra, but I'm trying to understand.
Yes.
So we have tendencies, we
Yes.
have problems.
Yes.
We are not able to let go on our own.
Yes.
So we are believing Harinam will
Yes.
change.
Yes.
But the process, the tendencies are not going.
Yes.
How to
The
understand?
simplest answer for this is you are not using medicine properly. You are not using Harinam in a right way. That is the simplest answer. Why you are not using Harinam in right way? That is the actual problem. That we are covering in 4th section. All right, mind. We're not using our medicine properly. Why we are not using our main medicine properly? That is covering 4th section. All right. Okay, bro. Correct. Now the third point. Okay. Jiva Daya. Jiva Daya is a natural result of bhakti. What is mentioned here? A natural result of bhakti. You have something, especially Prabhupada books, Prabhupada purports, Prabhupada sessions. You can't stop. Today morning, there was one session. Okay, today I gave in the June chapter, not June chapter, or Bhagavad. In that, chapter number 9, 9th chapter, 4th sloka, I did mention today. the most difficult sloka to understand. My God. So Krishna says that everything, if I have expected everything is residing in me. Okay? Everything is residing in me, but I am not in it. Very difficult to understand. Unless Prabhupada only explained to me. Before reading Prabhupada as it is, I read the other books of Bhagavad Gita. I could never understand. Alright, let's continue. You have something. You had Gulab Jam Prabhu, Satya Prabhu. You had Gulab Jam. How many times you will take to others? You will take to so many, right? Prabhu, I had Gulab Jam. Go and eat. That is what happens. That is what natural result of bhakti. Okay? You have that automatically when you have bhakti, no, you cannot hold it. You will start giving to others. Correct? But without devotee association, Vaishnava Seva, and taste of chanting, okay? Actually, it is very difficult to do Krishna Nama at once. It's very difficult. That is the root. Okay? See, it is mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adilila 9.41. Let us read this sentence very carefully. One has taken his birth as a human being in the land of India, which is Bharatavarsha, should make his life successful and work for the benefit for all other people. What is benefit over here? Is it material benefit? No. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying that benefit is Krishna Prema. Who is responsible? Everyone who took in the land of Bharatavarsha. How careful we should be. He is saying that everybody who is taking the birth in this land of Bharatavarsha is responsible to share Krishna Prema. How can you share Krishna Prema unless you have? Unless you have attached to Nama, how can you share Krishna Prema? Not possible. It's all interdependent Prabhuji's Mataji's. Yeah. So, as I mentioned, you have to compare the tendencies and move on. Okay? Alright. So, how do you preach Krishna conscious? Through books, Harinam, Sankirtan, and Prasadam distribution. These are all the ways. Okay? Invite others, associate, make a devotees, and start Bhakti chain. So, this is the high level summary. Any questions? Shall we move on? Is this related? If it is related also.
Related.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
నేను ఉదాహరణకి పెద్ద గ్రేట్ సోర్ పక్కన కూర్చొని రియల్లీ గ్రేట్ ఆపర్చునిటీ అండ్ సిట్టింగ్ ఎవ్రీ టైం సో రియల్ గ్రేట్ పీపుల్
I absolutely have no knowledge.
కాబట్టి హియర్ ఫస్ట్ స్లైడ్ లో యూఆర్ టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ యోగాస్ ఓకే భక్తి యోగా జ్ఞాన యోగా సో డిఫరెంట్ యోగాస్ ఓకే సో every yoga other than bhakti yoga. So we are trying to suppress senses.
Yes.
Okay. Bhakti yoga, we are trying to use the senses.
Yes.
So for example, I'm touching, right? You know, I'm touching the soul.
Yes.
So I should relate with Krishna.
Yes.
So every time I'm thinking, right, my mind should think of the Krishna. So all the senses, I think eight senses, five senses and
Fine.
three mind.
Okay.
So, so everything we need to think about Krishna only and Radharani only. So then we try to purify ourselves. Correct?
Yes.
So you're talking about sense tendencies.
Yes.
Right? So that means we are always adding, right? Every time. So మన చైల్డ్హుడ్ నుంచి దాకా వచ్చాం కదా సో మనం ఎన్నో చూసాము ఏదో చేసాము సో వీఆర్ ఆల్వేస్ ట్రైంగ్ టు లర్న్ సంథింగ్ వీఆర్ యాడింగ్ కర్మ టు దట్ సో ఈచ్ కర్మ ఇస్ నథింగ్ బట్ టెండెన్సీ
Yes.
సో
Each karma is not a
కర్మ మీన్స్
అంటే ఆ కర్మ తాలూకు మనకు కొంత ఆనందం అనిపిస్తుంది కదా ఆ ఆనందం టెండెన్సీ కర్మ టెండెన్సీ కదా
సో ఈ కేసులో వీఆర్ వేరింగ్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ టెండెన్సీస్ ఆన్ అవర్ హెడ్ on shoulders.
Yes.
So we try to remove them slowly one by
Yes.
one and we purify ourselves.
Yes.
So that is what is required.
Yes. You got it.
Yes.
Thanks. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Let's continue. Like there is one fundamental question people will ask. Okay. When you are going with a chanting time, when you generally have an interaction with people, you are doing chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Where is mentioned you follow Bhagavad Gita? Where it is mentioned in Bhagavad Gita? Okay, that you have to chant always. You have to
chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, or you have to do japa. This is a fundamental sloka, 10.25. Okay, even Prabhuji has said, Gauranga Darshan Prabhu mentioned. What is that mentioned? This is sloka, it is been mentioned very clearly. Here, what is that? Krishna said, Yajnana Japa Yajnosmi. Here in this chapter, 10th chapter, he is picking the best and telling that I am that, I am that, I am that. Okay? What is happening? Now, in that, in 5 Pandavas, he said, I am Arjuna. Like that, sacrifices, I am Japa. We have so many sacrifices. Sacrifice and Japa. Yajnam. Sacrifice and yajnam. Any yajnalu ఉన్నాయండి, ఎన్ని హోమాలు ఉన్నాయి, లెక్కే లేదు. మీరు ఏదైనా గుడికి వెళ్ళండి చెప్పండి, మీ జాతకం చూపించండి, వాడు కనీసం 10 యజ్ఞాలు చెప్పాడు, ఇది చేయాలి అది చేయాలి. ఇక్కడ ఏం చెప్తాడు కృష్ణుడు? నేను ఏ యజ్ఞాన్ని చెప్తున్నాడు? నేను జప యజ్ఞాన్ని. యాక్చువల్గా అవర్ మైండ్ ఈస్ వెరీ ట్రికీ. మీరు జప బ్యాగ్ పట్టుకుని మొదలు పెట్టాలని ఏం చెప్తుంది కదా సార్, రోజు చేసేదే కాదు, కొత్తగా ఏముంది, కొత్తగా ఏం చేస్తున్నాం, అదే మాత్రం అదే చేస్తున్నాం. కానీ ఈ మాట గుర్తు రావాలి, రేపు నువ్వు చేస్తాను ఏమిటో తెలుసా, హైయెస్ట్ యజ్ఞం. ఏంటది హైయెస్ట్ యజ్ఞం? జప యజ్ఞం. జప యజ్ఞం ఏమన్నాడు? హైయెస్ట్, అది నేను అన్నాడు, నువ్వు అది చేస్తున్నావు. మరి ఎంత ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఇవ్వాలి దానికి? ఆలోచించండి. అర్థమవుతుంది నేను చెప్పాడు. ఏ యజ్ఞమైనా పక్కన పెట్టి చెప్పండి అంటే ఏ యజ్ఞం అంటే ఏది పెద్దది? జప యజ్ఞం పెద్దది. ఎవరు చెప్పారు? ఈ కృష్ణుడు చెప్పి కాబట్టి ఇంకేం పట్టుకున్నా చెప్పండి. మైండ్కి ఇలా చెప్పాలి, అండర్లైనింగ్ మైండే, దాన్ని వదలకండి. ఇదంతా మనం ఎవరు చెప్తున్నాం? మైండ్కి. ఎందుకు ప్రాబ్లం ఇక్కడ? మైండ్తోనే. అర్థమవుతుందా? హరే కృష్ణ. You are following, right? Krishna has told, I am Japa Yajna. Then when you are picking the chanting bag, right, you should feel that I am doing the highest sacrifice, which I am doing Japa. The problem is we don't feel that. We don't feel that. We take this sentence casually, we move on. No. There is an essence. When you are reading chapter, what is the essence? Tell me in 2 words. You should be able to tell. This is what it is. Hare Krishna. Does it make sense?
Yes.
So when every day you are doing the highest sacrifice on this planet, highest sacrifice on this planet which no one can do, because you are doing 60 malas every day, because you are committed to your Guru Maharaj. And there is no better sacrifice than that in this world. Why don't you feel that? Why don't you have that conscience? This single sentence is enough for us to change our japa. You are getting sleep, stand, walk. Still getting sleep, run. It is very natural to get sleep. I am not denying. Stand, not going, walk, not going, run. In between you put water. That is taken. That is first initial step before stand. Because this is highest japa you are doing, Prabhu. Sometimes you should feel proud. దేనికి ప్రౌడ్? గర్వం నా గర్వం దేనికి? యూఆర్ డూయింగ్ హైయెస్ట్ జపాని. ఫీల్ అవ్వా? ఫీల్ అవ్వకపోతే ఎట్లా చేస్తావు? ఫీలింగ్ అవ్వాలి. ఇది నెగిటివ్ సైడ్ కాదు, పాజిటివ్ సైడ్ ఫీలింగ్. ఓకే, వాట్ ఈస్ నెక్స్ట్ శ్లోక which you talk about, which is 9.14? Krishna says is Satatam. What is that? Satatam. What does it mean by Satatam? 24 hours. Satatam Kirtayato Mam. ఆ మామ్ ప్లేస్ లో కూడా పెట్టకండి, మామ్ అన్నాడు అక్కడ. మా మీ మా 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 ఎన్నిసార్లు అంటాడు కృష్ణుడు? ఐ వాంట్ టు చెక్ యాక్చువల్లీ. దిస్ ఇస్ వన్ ఎక్సర్సైజ్ ఫర్ కృష్ణ. హౌ మెనీ టోస్ ఇన్ భగవద్గీత is word mom? We idiots want to replace mom with something else.
I really don't know how can be that possible. That is like first wonder for me. How can somebody replace mom with something else? I really can't understand. He's telling me. And he said Satatam. Satatam and entity 24 గంటలు. Satatam, we can't even live 2 hours. And Krishna said Satatam. Think where are we and where is the current situation? Krishna said Satatam. Then always chanting my glories. And one of the best word he has used now, okay, Satatam Kirtayatona. Okay. Then he said another word, enduring with great determination. Okay. So he said, enduring with great determination. What is the meaning by these 2 words are the very crucial. I have put it in red color. Okay. Enduring and ఏంటి చెప్పండి తెలుగులో చెప్పండి ఎవరైనా ప్రయత్నించడం ఇక్కడ నేను బ్రాకెట్లు పెట్టా ఐ వాంట్ టు టచ్ కోర్ ఓకే ప్రయత్నం ఎటువంటి ప్రయత్నం ఉండాలి సార్ బెస్ట్ డిటర్మినేషన్ బెస్ట్ ప్రయత్నం దృఢ సంకల్పం ఇక్కడ చెప్తున్నాడు కృష్ణ ఎలా పట్టుకోవాలని సతతం ఒక దృఢ సంకల్పంతో జపం చేయాలి ఈయన చెప్పాడు బాగుంది జపం గురించి we are not understand. This is you have to write it on book. Always chant my glories, enduring with great determination. Enduring with great determination. Put the best efforts. Prabhuji's mother is Krishna knows our difficulties. Krishna knows about our mind. He is the one he gave the mind. He knows our challenges. But you know what he says? What is your endurance? What is your determination? When you are great sloga, don't move. Sit there, meditate. Krishna sees your endurance, how much you are enduring, and what is your determination. That is what he loves. Mind is going. How many times he brought it back? We are doing japa. Now it is mechanical, right? Because Mahamantra we know everyone. Body keeps on chanting. Mind goes like wherever it goes. Where is determination? Where is enduring? Both are gone. It's so used to senses keep on chanting. Beat back, keep on moving. This is essence of 9th chapter. What is that? Enduring with great determination and satata. See, every sloka is important. I am not saying, but there will be essence Prabhuji. That essence we have to catch hold. We know this sloka very well, but how much we meditate, that is where the difference. Okay? Hare Krishna. Shall we move?
Yes.
See, you know the chapter name of 6th chapter. Anybody wants to tell the chapter name of 6th chapter? Dhyana Yoga. Dhyana what? This chapter is the one is like misused, misinterpreted like anything in this world. Why are you doing this formless definition? People say 6th chapter Krishna told, observe our nose, do close your eyes. In 6th chapter, see the sloka 6.47. I picked it from 6th chapter only. What does it mean here? What is Krishna telling? What is it Krishna is telling here? Anybody wants to read? Yogina api sarvesam madgate nataratmana shraddhavan bhajite yomam same yuktam kamo mataha. You tell me how many times he said me? Let us first understand the sloka. Of all yogis, read it very carefully. Of all yogis, any consideration, any yoga consideration, any yoga consideration. ఏం యోగాలు చెప్పండి? జ్ఞాన యోగం, కర్మయోగం, ఇంకా అష్టాంగ యోగం, కర్మయోగం, మొత్తం 3 కవర్ చేసేసి బుద్ధి యోగం, అది కూడా సిమిలర్, బట్ అది కూడా చేసేసి ఆల్ యోగీస్ ఏమన్నాడు ఇక్కడ? The one which is great faith, who always abides me, thinks of me within himself. ఆయనలో నా గురించి ఆలోచించేవాడు. Renders translated loving service to me. Your loving service with me. He is the most intimately united with me in yoga. He is the highest of all. ఇక్కడ చెప్పేశాడు ఏంటి ధ్యానంలో చెప్పేశాడు. ఏం చెప్పాడు? అరే అన్ని యోగాలు పక్కన పెట్టంగా నన్ను పట్టుకోండి అని చెప్పాడు. హరే కృష్ణ. How many times he used me here? You see, 4 times. Me. Dhyana means like people do some dhyana. Dhyana on what? Dhyana on what? He is telling here, dhyana on me. Yeah. So these slokas will emphasize that what we are doing is correct. Hare Krishna. Because our mind is very country. అది చెప్తుంది అనమాట, నువ్వు చేసేది ఎంతవరకు కరెక్ట్, నీ టెండెన్సీస్ ఇప్పటిదాకా ఏం పోలే, మరి కరెక్టా ఇంకేమైనా ఉన్నాయా ఆలోచించవచ్చు సార్. థింక్ యువర్ స్పిరిచువల్ ప్రాక్టీసెస్, వాట్ యు ఆర్ డూయింగ్ is right or not. What you are doing is right, but the way you are doing is not correct many times. That's a problem. Let's spend a little more time on Bhagavad Gita. Is this useful for you, Prabhuji's, Mataji's?
Yes.
I am not picking anything new, Prabhuji's. You all know all these slokas. I am not telling anything different. You know all these slokas. What is that 8.5 is talking here? అంతే కాలేజ్ ఇన్నిసార్లు విన్నాం ఈ శ్లోకం. భక్తి శాస్త్రంలో ఇది మ్యాండేటరీ శ్లోకం, చెప్పాల్సిందే ఆయనకి, తప్పదు, కళ్ళు మూసుకొని చెప్పాలి. ఎన్నిసార్లు విన్నాం? ఏం చెప్పాడు ఇక్కడ కృష్ణుడు? అంతేకాలంలో నా పేరు చెప్పు. ఇప్పుడు చెప్పడానికి రాకపోతే అప్పుడు ఎక్కడ చెప్తాం? ఇప్పుడు ఎక్కడ చెప్తున్నాము? మనస వాచ కర్మ చెబితే అప్పుడు చెప్పగలుగుతాం. ఇప్పుడు మనసు ఎక్కడో పోయింది, వాచాకరణ మిగిలింది. మనసు పోయింది, వాచాకరణ మిగిలింది, దాన్ని అప్పుడు మనసు ఎక్కడ ఉంటుందో మనకి తెలియదు. Here Krishna is telling again, my name only saves you, even when you are leaving body. Unless that manasa comes, no. He doesn't accept. He doesn't want flowers. He want our money. We are giving flowers because I accept. They I will give my money. We are giving fruits to him because he doesn't have. He wants our money actually. He is waiting for that. Oh, now he is giving flowers. He is giving fruits. Okay, fine. At someday he will give his money. He has the hope. So there is another sloka in the 8th chapter, which is, he says here, Tasmat karyeshu sarveshu karyeshu mahamamata. Yeah. Therefore, Arjuna, you should always think of again me. నేను ఒక విషయం చెప్తా. భగవద్గీత యాజ్ ది చదివిన తర్వాత నాకు ఒక డౌట్ వచ్చింది. ఏంటో తెలుసా? భగవద్గీత ట్రాన్స్లేషన్ యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఇలా ఉంది. నా దగ్గర ఆల్రెడీ భగవద్గీతలు ఉన్నాయి. ఇలా ఎందుకు చదవలేదు ఇంతకుముందు నా భగవద్గీతని అని ఆ భగవద్గీత ఉన్నాయి నా దగ్గర. చేస్తే ఇక్కడ ట్రాన్స్లేషన్ ఉంది, అక్కడ ట్రాన్స్లేషన్. ట్రస్ట్ మీ ప్రభుజీస్ మాత్రం నో బిగ్ డిఫరెన్స్. మైండ్ ఈవెన్ టెస్ట్ దాట్ ప్రభుపాద ఇలా రాసాడేమో, ఎందుకంటే ఆయన కృష్ణ భక్తుడు కదా, నేనేమో రాసుకుంటే వెళ్ళాడేమో, మనకి సంస్కృతి రాదు కదా. చూడు, అది ఒకసారి ఓపెన్ చేసి చూడు, కంపేర్ చేయి, ఏముంది అక్కడ, అధ్యాయం కంపేర్ చేయి. People say there is so much difference. No, there is not so much difference. It is only 5 to 10%. Prabhupada emphasized on bhakti, so there is some difference of 5 to 10%, not more. Otherwise, you go and open this any other Bhagavad Gita book, you will see the same. I will just tell you one simple experience which I had. Okay, there is one person who wrote Bhagavad Gita. He stays in Krishna district. He wrote Bhagavad Gita translations. Okay, I read his book. Me and my friend read that book before coming here. Like we read completely. Okay, all 18 chapters. Every day we used to spend half an hour like that. We used to spend around 9 months like that. We spent Bhagavad Gita complete. Now we have that number. That person has given a number as well. We call that person. Sir, we completed. You read your Bhagavad Gita. We read everything. So here you gave all things very nicely. But what is that I have to do? I asked the business.
What is that?
I have to do.
What is that?
What is that I have to do? I read it. Now what I have to do? And answer it is, sir, అన్ని చదివారు కదా? చదివామండి. అందులో అన్ని యోగాలు చెప్పారు కదండి? చెప్పారండి. ఏమి యోగా చెప్పారండి? కర్మయోగా చెప్పారు, జ్ఞాన యోగా చెప్పారు, భక్తి యోగా చెప్పారు, అన్ని యోగాలు చెప్పారు కదండి? చెప్పారండి. మరి ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలండి? ఏం లేదండి, ఆ యోగాలు చెప్పినట్టు చదవండి, చేయండి, ప్రాక్టీస్ అంతే. అంటే ఏంటి ఇక్కడ? ఎస్సెన్స్ లేదు. Essence is missing. Even the person who wrote the translations doesn't have essence. He just saying, కూర్చోండి, ఆయన చెప్పాడు కదా మెడిటేషన్ చేయమని, చేయండి. ఏం చేయాలండి మెడిటేషన్? ఒకసారి హోమ్ చెప్పాడండి, హోమ్ చదవండి. ఇంకోసారి ఏం చెప్పాడండి? ఇక్కడ ముక్కుని అబ్జర్వ్ చేయమన్నాడంటే అది కూడా చేయండి. మరి ఏది కంపల్సరీ చేయలేదు లేదండి, అన్ని చోట్ల అన్ని యోగాలు ఉన్నాయి కదండి, మీకు ఏ యోగా నచ్చితే అది చేయండి.
That is the standard answer.
That is the standard answer.
Whichever yoga suits your style, you follow that.
You follow that. This is the answer I got. Vishal. Means what does it mean? Prabhuji's Mataji's. Prabhuji's, this word doesn't have essence. Only here you have essence. Realize that there is an essence here. Essence is the key word. Without essence, you can't write test. You can't prepare for it. You can't write test. It is like buttifying. Buttifying doesn't help. Why Bhagavad Gita as it is so important? You have a sense. That is the only difference from other Bhagavad Gitas and this Bhagavad Gita. There is no other difference. Here also you have translations. But here essence is there. There is no major translations differences. 5 to 10%. That's here. What is that he saying? Therefore, Arjuna, because this will be there in our mind, Prabhuji's Mataji's. It will be nagging. I'm telling you, it will be nagging. Yemna unda akada, yemna unda. See here, what is telling? You open, you buy one book. If you have book, buy one book. ఎవరిదైనా గీత ప్రశ్న ఉంది కదా, పనండి, పెట్టుకోండి, పక్కన పెట్టుకోండి. ఏం రాశాడు ప్రభుపాద, ఏం రాశాడు చదవండి, ఏం కాదు, ఏమైతుంది, ఇదేముంటుంది, ఏముండదు. పర్పట్ కాదు, ట్రాన్స్లేషన్ పర్పట్ పక్కన పెట్టేసి ఓకే, పర్పట్ ఉంటే తీసుకోండి, పర్పట్ లేకపోతే ట్రాన్స్లేషన్ చదవండి. ఇక్కడ ట్రాన్స్లేషన్ ఏం పెట్టాడు ప్రభుపాద, అక్కడ ఏం పెట్టాడు చదవండి. ఇదంతా ఎందుకో తెలుసా? మీ మైండ్. ఎందుకంటే మైండ్ కన్విన్స్ అవ్వడం చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. Convincing mind is the most crucial. If your mind is convinced, you are 50-60% done from this. ఇవన్నీ అబ్స్టికల్స్ మైండ్. అక్కడ సత్యం ఉంటాయి. ప్రభుత్వంతో ఎవరు చెప్పరు, పక్కన కూడా ఎవరు చెప్పరు. వచ్చింది భక్తి సెంటర్ కదా, భక్తి యుగులు మైండ్ ఆడే గేమ్స్. యూ హావ్ టు బి వెరీ కేర్ఫుల్. దాన్ని లాజికల్ గానే కొట్టాలి. Okay. Therefore, Arjuna, you should always think of me in the form of Krishna, and at the same time carry out your prescribed duty of fighting. People leave other Bhagavad Gitas after reading. People don't know what to do. Some people leave homes. Can you believe? Here, what Krishna is saying, no, you have to do your prescribed duty. There is no question of leaving. And here he said one more thing. With your activities dedicated to me, your activities are dedicated to Krishna, and ikkada key undi. Em emalanta? Your mind, your intelligence should fix on me. You are vetted. Your mind and intelligence should be fixed on me. You will attack me. నీ మైండ్ నాకు ఇస్తే నువ్వు నన్ను అటాక్ అవుతావు. మళ్ళీ ఇక్కడ మళ్ళీ లాస్ట్ లో కన్ఫర్మ్ చేశాడు, వితౌట్ ఎనీ డౌట్. హరే కృష్ణ. ఓకే, హరే కృష్ణ. ఇస్ దిస్ గోయింగ్ గుడ్? ఓకే, ఒక అసలు ఎన్ని వచ్చినా సరే ఆదిశంకర్ మనకు వచ్చేస్తారు. ఎన్ని వచ్చినా మధ్యలోకి ఎవరు వస్తారు? ఆదిశంకర్లు వస్తారు, ఎస్పెషల్లీ సౌత్ ఇండియన్స్. ఆయన ఏం చెప్పాడు, వీళ్ళు ఏం చెప్పాడు. ఆయన ఏం చెప్పాడు, ప్రభుపాద ఏం చెప్పాడు. ఇది రాసింది ఎవరండి? ఇది ఏంటండి? వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ హి హస్ రోట్ అండి? లెట్ us read. ఏకం శాస్త్రం దేవకీ పుత్ర గీతం, ఏకో దేవో దేవకీ పుత్ర ఏవ, ఏకో మంత్రం తస్య నామామి యాని, కర్మపి ఏకం తస్య దేవస్య సేవ. ఒక్కసారి ట్రాన్స్లేషన్ ప్రింట్ ఇస్తే ముందు పెట్టుకొని ఇంకా ఏమన్నా డౌట్ ఉంటాయి. ఇది రాసిన ఎవరు? ఆదిశంకర. హూ ఈజ్ ఆదిశంకర? శివ. శివ ఈస్ టెలింగ్ దిస్. హూ ఎల్స్ యు టెల్? అంటే నీకు కాదు, నీ మైండ్ చెప్పారు. బాలగోవింద ప్రభు చెప్తారు, గుర్తు బాగుంది నేర్తారు బాబు. ఏం నేర్తారు ప్రభుజీ? ఏం నేర్తారు బాబు? అద్వైతం, అంతా ఒకటే. బాలగోవింద ప్రభు అన్నీ ఒకటే, అంతా ఒకటే, అన్నీ ఒకటే. ఎలా ఎప్పుడు చెప్తారు బాబు? ఉగ్గు బాధ చెప్తారు. టేక్ ద ప్రింట్ అండ్ పుట్. వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ ఈస్ టెలింగ్ హియర్? మనకి తెలుగు కేమ్ ఫ్రమ్ సంస్కృత్. ఒక్కసారి ఆ శ్లోకం సంస్కృత్ శ్లోకం చదివినా మనకు అర్థం కాదు. We can understand Sanskrit slokas very easily because Telugu came from Sanskrit also. So that at least that advantage is there for them. What is that he is saying? There is need to be only one holy scripture. Okay, the divine Gita sung by Lord Sri Krishna. ఇది డౌట్ ఉందంటే గూగుల్లో పెట్టండి, ట్రాన్స్లేషన్ అదే చేసేస్తుంది. ఇంకా ఈ ట్రాన్స్లేషన్ డౌట్ ఉందంటే మనకి సంస్కృతి రాదు కదా. మైండ్ ఏదైనా చెప్తుంది, చెప్పలేము, నమ్మద్దు. మైండ్ చెప్పండి, ఈ ట్రైన్ చేయాలి. ఓకే, ఓన్లీ వన్ వర్షిప్ లార్డ్, లార్డ్ శ్రీకృష్ణ. ఓన్లీ వన్ మంత్ర, హిస్ హోలీ నేమ్. అండ్ ఓన్లీ వన్ డ్యూటీ, devotional service unto that supreme worshipable Lord Sri Krishna. This is who has given this? Adi Shankara. ఇంకెవరు కావాలండి మనకి చెప్పండి? Who else you need? Hare Krishna. Let's move on. Now, okay. Now you have so much about japa. Where? Bhagavad Gita. అసలు భాగవతం ఓపెన్ చేస్తే జపమే. ఇక ఏముండదు భాగవతంలో. చైతన్య చరిత్రలో ప్రతి లైన్లోనూ జపమే. భగవద్గీత మీకు అక్కడక్కడ కనబడుతుంది, భాగవతంలో పేరు కోసం కనబడుతుంది. ఓకే, చైతన్య చరిత్రలో ప్రతి ధారలోనూ మీకు కనిపించేది జపం. What is the last canto? Tell me in Bhagavad. What is the last chapter? 13. What is the last sloka number?
23.
Nama sankirtanam yasya sarva papa pranashanam pranamo dukkha shamanaha tam namami harin param. ఏం చెప్తారండి? లాస్ట్ ఏం చెప్పి వెళ్ళిపోతారండి? ఎసెన్స్ చెప్పి వెళ్ళిపోతారు. వెళ్ళిపోతారు చెప్పండి. ఇంటికి వెళ్ళి ఒక అమ్మాయి వెళ్ళిపోతాను ఇంట్లో వచ్చి, ఓకే, ఎక్కడో మ్యారేజ్ అయ్యి వెళ్ళిపోతుంది. చివరి 4 మాటలు ఏం చెప్తుంది? చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ మాటలు చెప్తుంది, చెప్పదండి. ఇది భాగవతం చివరి చెప్పింది ఏంటి చెప్పండి? ఐ ఆఫర్ మై రెస్పెక్టబుల్ ఒబీడియన్స్ టు ద సుప్రీం లార్డ్ హరి. హరి. The congregational chanting of the whole, whose holy name destroys all sinful reactions, and offering obeisances unto the whom relieves all material suffering. Everyone knows that we have material suffering. There is no doubt. We don't need to tell that, explain that. Material suffering everyone have. Then how do you get it out of it? Bhagavatam gave only one solution. Prabhuji is not this. What is the solution? Chanting of holy names. ఇక్కడ 2-3 సొల్యూషన్స్ ఇచ్చిందా భాగవతం? చెప్పండి, మన కళ్ళకి కనబడుతుంది కదా, ఒకటే సొల్యూషన్ ఇచ్చింది. ఇప్పుడు ఈ సెషన్ తర్వాత ఇంకేమైనా ఎసెన్స్ ఉంటే మీరు పట్టుకొచ్చాను. Prabhuji, you gave this as an essence, but I think this is the essence according to me. You come and tell me what is that essence. Then we will discuss. If you think there is some other essence of Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavad, there is no other essence. It is not possible. So what is that? That is one. Now 11.5.32. This is sloka everyone know. You know who sang this sloka? Who told this sloka? 11.5.32. Huh?
Karvajan.
Huh.
Navayogan.
11th canto, 5th chapter, 32 sloka. Let's read this. Okay? Everyone together. Krishna Varnam Vishal Krishna Sanagopasya Bhashadam Yajna Sankirtana Prayo Yajna. Whoever is chanting, what is that word? Intelligent persons. Intelligent persons perform congregation chanting to worship incarnation of Godhead who constantly signs in the name of Krishna. Although his complexion is not blackish, he is Krishna himself. It is there where? Bhagavatam. This is not Chaitanya Charitamrita, Bhagavatam. We get confused. We generally think this is from Chaitanya Charitamrita. No, this is from Bhagavatam. Vyasadeva wrote this. He is accompanied by his associate, servants, weapons, and confidential companions. So what is essence here? Congregational chanting. Let's move on. What else Bhagavatam is telling? Yeah. This is 12th chapter, 12th canto, 3rd chapter and 15th sloka. Anybody wants to read? Hare Krishna. My dear king, although Kali Yuga is a ocean of ours, there is still one great quality. Simply by chanting the holy name Krishna. This slogan Krishna, Bible. Krishna. Same letter, same letter. Word by word mean. Okay? One can attain the liberation to go back to Godhead. Okay? Kali Yuga ocean of ours ఉన్నాయంట. Okay? అది ఒక great quality ఉన్నాయంట. ఏంటని? Simply by chanting the holy name of Krishna. అది ఒకటే బెస్ట్ క్వాలిటీ అంటే ఇంకే క్వాలిటీస్ లేవు కలియుగం. ఎవరు చెప్తున్నారు మళ్ళీ? భాగవతమే. Now let us understand 6th canto, 2nd sloka and 14th sloka. 2nd chapter. This is very, very interesting. Let us read this sloka. Okay, Prabhuji. Anyone? This conversation, this sloka came between with whom and whom, you know? Yamaraj is telling this sloka. This sloka is told by Yamaraj. To whom? His Yamakinkaras. What is that he is telling? Let us understand the translation. One who chants the holy name of the Lord immediately freed from the reactions of unlimited sin. Even, ఇక్కడ చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ నేను రెడ్ కలర్లో పెట్టాను. If he chants indirectly, that indicates something else. For musical entertainment or even neglectfully. ఎట్లా ఓకే జోకింగ్ గా చెప్పినా మ్యూజిక్ ఇన్స్ట్రుమెంట్ ద్వారా చెప్పినా నెగ్లెక్ట్ఫుల్ గా చెప్పినా ఏం చెప్పినా కృష్ణనామం హరినామం ఓకే చెప్పినా సరే ఏం జరుగుతుంది ఇమ్మీడియట్లీ ఫ్రీ ఫ్రమ్ ఓకే అన్లిమిటెడ్ సిన్స్. దిస్ ఈస్ యాక్సెప్టెడ్ బై ఆల్ లర్న్డ్ స్కాలర్స్ ఆఫ్ ద స్క్రిప్చర్స్. హూ ఇస్ టెల్లింగ్ దిస్? యమరాజ్. మనం ఏం చేద్దాం అనుకున్నాం? మనం మనసు పెట్టి చేద్దాం అనుకున్నాం. మనం చేస్తున్న గొప్ప కార్యం అవునా కదా? ఇంకెంత నెక్స్ట్ హైయెస్ట్ లెవెల్, దానికి మించిన లెవెల్ ఏదో చెప్తున్నాడు ఇక్కడ. Let's move to the next sloka.
स्वराय कल्पते लोका पुनस्ते भगवन्नो दर्शनात्.
Hare Krishna. Here, who can chant the holy name is telling here. A person born in a family of dog eaters immediately becomes eligible to perform Vedic sacrifices if he once utters the holy name of Supreme Personality of Godhead, or chants about him, hears about his pastimes, offers his obeisances, or even remembers him. Even if you take a bhakti name or you are eating a dog eaters family, doesn't matter. You can do everything. If you start chanting Mahamantra, Hare Krishna Mahamantra, or you are hearing Krishna Katha, you will be able to do. Yeah. These are all extras Prabhuji's Mataji's. Now, one of the biggest question comes for us. Okay, one of the biggest question is how come, please understand this question very carefully. How come Krishna and Krishna's name are same? Everyone says. What everyone says? Krishna, Krishna Naam, Krishna form, Krishna Leela, everything same. But we all understand Krishna form and all that. Yes, that is Krishna. We can understand. Prabhuji is Uday Prabhuji because I have seen. Okay. Now, how come Krishna Naam becomes Krishna? Huh? How come Krishna Naam becomes Krishna? Now, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu reveals this in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Let us see that. You know what he is saying here? Kalikale Namarupe Krishna Avatara. Nama Haite Hai Sarva Jagat Vistara. You know what he is saying in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? James, in the age of Kali, the holy name of the Lord Hare Krishna Mahamantra is the incarnation of Lord Krishna. This is a key word. What is incarnation? Prabhuji, what is incarnation? Incarnation అంటే ఏంటి తెలుగులో చెప్పండి? అవతారము. అవతారం అంటే ఏంటి చెప్పండి? కింద దిగింది. ఏమి దిగింది ఇప్పుడు మనకి? కృష్ణ నామం అంటే పైనుంచి కింద దిగిందంట. అదే కృష్ణుడు అని చెప్తున్నాడు అంటే హరే కృష్ణ మహామంత్ర itself is an incarnation of Lord Krishna. This is not essence, Prabhuji. అంటే ఇప్పుడు మనం హరే కృష్ణ మహామంత్రం చేస్తే కృష్ణుడు ఇక్కడ ఉన్నట్టు, ఎందుకంటే కృష్ణ ఇస్ ఇన్కార్నేషన్ ఆఫ్ హరే కృష్ణ మహామంత్ర. దట్ ఇన్కార్నేషన్ ఇస్ ద ఎసెన్స్, Prabhuji, here. అంటే how careful we should when we are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. We are getting from Goloka to here. He is incarnation. Simply by chanting the holy name, one associates with the Lord directly because Lord is the incarnation of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Anyone who does this certainly deliver. Who is telling this? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. ఇంకెవరు కావాలి మనకి? See here, some comments are there. Krishna sometimes descends personally. Sometimes he descends as a devotee. ఎప్పుడు 500 సంవత్సరాల క్రితం he came as a devotee. He descends as a sound vibration also. There are many different categories of avatars. మనం అలా అవతారించలేమండి, కానీ he can avatar as a sound vibration also. In present age of Kali Yuga, Krishna has descended in his holy name. This is the essence, brother. That is where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Srila Prabhupada says, there is no difference between Krishna and Krishna Naam. Okay? Everyone with me? Your minds are here only? Haribol? So because now Krishna's incarnation is there, shall we all close our eyes and invite Krishna here?
Yes.
Everyone close your eyes. No one should open our eyes. Okay. Everyone closed?
Yes, Haribol.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This vibration is Krishna incarnation. What else you need, Prabhu? What else you need, Mataji? Now let us move little bit on japa. When this fellow will start japa, he said japa session, chanting session, harinam session. He has not even started anything on chanting. Prabhuji, I believe on 3 words. What are those 3 words? Shall I tell you? Why, what, how, ante. నాకు మూడే వచ్చింది, ఇది వేరే రావు. ఏంటి? వై, వాట్, హౌ. ఎందుకు, ఏంటి అలా ఇప్పటిదాకా చెప్పింది ఏంటో తెలుసా? వై. వాట్ వి ఆల్రెడీ నో, హౌ ఆల్సో వి నో టు సమ్ ఎక్స్టెంట్. బట్ వై కనుక మనం అడాప్ట్ చేసుకుంటే వీఆర్ సక్సెస్ఫుల్. నేను చెప్తాను కొన్ని ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ చెప్తాను. ఐ విల్ టెల్ యూ సమ్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్. See, You have to prepare for exam. You have set a clock for 4 o'clock tomorrow morning, 4 a.m. You have to be 4 to 6. Otherwise, you are going to fail. Your mind registered. I am telling you, 99% you will wake up at 3:40.
Yes.
How many of you have said?
Yes.
You know how it happened? You believe that why is very strong. ఎప్పుడైనా ఒకటి గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి, 99% వై దగ్గరే ప్రాబ్లం మనం అడాప్ట్ చేసుకున్నాం. అందుకనే ఐ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ ఫ్రమ్ భగవద్గీత భాగవతం చైతన్య చెప్తాను. వై జన్మ ఇస్ సో ఇంపార్టెంట్. హౌ ఎవరైనా చెప్తాడు, వాట్ ఎవరైనా చెప్తారు. వై you have to see everything in these 3 lenses. Why? What? How? How ఎవరైనా చెప్తాడు, వాట్ కూడా ఎవరైనా చెప్తాడు. So, stages of chanting. Nama, what we learn till now is why. Okay. శాస్త్ర కాకుండా మరి ఏం నమ్ముతాం చెప్పండి? ఇంకేమన్నా నమ్మడానికి ఏం లేదు. మనం భగవద్గీత చూసాం, భాగవతం చూసాం, చేతం చూసాం. పోనీ మీరు ఏదైనా పద్మపురాణం చెప్తారా, ఇది తీసుకురండి. పద్మపురాణం అయితే అసలు మొత్తం నామజపమే. ఎక్కడ చూసినా నామజపమే ఉంటుంది పద్మం. ఇంకా పోనీ ఏదైనా పురాణం తీసుకొస్తారో చెప్పండి. ఏం లేదు. అన్ని పురాణాలు ముందు ఒకటి హరినామం. అన్ని వైష్ణవాలు చెప్పేది ఒకటే, హరినామము. దట్ ఈస్ ద ఎసెన్స్. తెలుసండి. కానీ ఎంత తీసుకున్నారండి మన మనస్సుకి? 5%, 10%, 50%, 80%, 90%. ప్రభుజీ చాలాసార్లు చెప్తారు 100% అయితే నువ్వు ఇక్కడ ఉన్నావు చెప్తారు. I take this.
దీనికి ఇక్కడే ఉన్నా.
మీరు ఉంటారు చాలా మందికి ఇష్టపడేమో, మీకు వేరు. You are here to give Krishna Prema to others. Okay. Stages of chanting for the persons like fallen souls like me. Stages of chanting. Nama aparadha. What is nama aparadha? Offensive chanting. Okay. That is like you're not able to progress bhakti. Nama abhasa. That is clearing stage, which is gradual purification. The last stage is Shuddha Nama. That is used to Krishna Prema. Okay. So this is first slide. Nama aparadha. Prabhuji's Mataji's. Please don't dishonor. Okay. బాధపడకండి, మేము అఫెన్స్ తో చేస్తున్నాం కానీ పెట్టినట్టు సార్. ఓకే. Even if you are doing offensive chanting, it gives so many benefits. Let us understand, and that itself is encouragement for us. But ఇక లాస్ట్ కాలం అవుతుంది, హౌ టు ఓవర్కమ్, దాని మీద ఫోకస్. ఎప్పుడు బాధపడకూడదు, అయ్యో నాకు కాలేదు. ఎస్, వాట్ యు ఆర్ డూయింగ్ ఇస్ గుడ్, బట్ హౌ డు యు మూవ్ టు ది నెక్స్ట్ లెవెల్, దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ ఇస్ ఇంపార్టెంట్. మీరు ఇప్పుడు మీరు చేసేది ఫోకస్ చేయలేదు అనుకోండి, మీరు దాన్ని సీరియస్ తీసుకోలేదు అనుకోండి, ఉన్నది కూడా వదిలేస్తుంది. అందుకు నేను అక్కడ ఏం పెట్టాను, వాట్ బెనిఫిట్స్ నా అపరాధిస్ని వీఆర్ డూయింగ్ హరే కృష్ణ మహామంత్రం. ఎస్ వీఆర్ డూయింగ్ మేబీ సమ్ ఆఫెన్సెస్, బట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ గివింగ్ సమ్ బెనిఫిట్స్. Let us see what are the benefits. Okay, downfall prevents the complete spiritual downfall. Even if offensive chanting ensures that a person remaining connected to Krishna, okay, preventing that total spiritual degradation. Spiritual degradation, it will completely stop. Okay, keep the soul within Krishna's influence, even if you are doing offensive chanting. Please remember this. Keeps the soul within Krishna's influence. That's a very important. Okay. Gradually, even Namapara also weakens our sinful tendencies. But it is not fast. But it will reduce some of our tendencies. Okay. I will ask one question. Very, very fundamental question. Everyone understood the tendencies, right? Your tendencies. Okay. You are doing japa for last 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Raise a hand genuinely. For how many of you tendencies have come down?
Yes.
Japa is working. That is what Prabhupada is saying here. Okay. Can you create sukruti, spiritual merit that will be there? But what is the limitations? You will not get Krishna Prema with offensive chanting. You will not get Krishna Prema. Okay? You will be still with material desires. Okay? And it may take many lifetimes to purify. Yeah? Okay? But you will still have that material mindset. Okay? That is the problem of limitations. Then how to overcome? Chant with sincerity and humility. Prabhuji's Mata says, the humility is the very fundamental. How do we be so humble? How do we be humble? I'm not answering this. We will discuss in fourth section. How do we be so humble? How it is possible? I know this much Shastra. I know Bhagavatam. I am preaching Bhagavatam. I am preaching Bhagavad Gita. I know Chanting. Okay? I am meeting so many big souls. But how do we become humble? How is this possible? First of all, how do you? What is the real techniques?
And you don't remember what you have read.
Huh?
And you don't remember what you have read yesterday.
But you will forget, you will still remember. It's not that easy. There is few points are there, we cover. Okay? Chant with sincerity and humility. Avoid 10 offenses. Radhanath Maharaj, so humility. Can't compare. Okay? Avoid 10 offenses, that's a key. Okay? But we all know the 10 offenses, but I'm not covering today of the 10 offenses. Okay? Associate with pure devotees. That will solve. Beg for forgiveness. This forgiveness, you have done some 10 offenses. What is first offense? Like that, there are so many offenses. When you are done any offense, go to that devotee and apologize from your heart. As much as possible, associate with pure devotees. Avoid offenses. Continue chanting. You know that there are some offenses, but don't stop. You know what Krishna says? I told you one word. What is it Krishna says? 2 words actually. Enduring with eternal intention. That is what is Krishna is saying always. Because he knows about it. వెళ్ళిపోయి మైండ్ వెళ్ళిపోయింది తెచ్చావా ఎన్నిసార్లు తెచ్చావు 109 కోసం 108 వెళ్ళింది ఎన్నిసార్లు తెచ్చావు 5 times తెచ్చావా గుడ్ నెక్స్ట్ డే 10 times తెచ్చావా గుడ్ 15 times తెచ్చావా గుడ్ తేడా లేదా ఏం చేయలేదు సారీ అయినా లేదు he sees only this endowment. How much endowment? And he gives my answer. Let's move on. Nama Bhasa. What is this Nama Bhasa? Nama Bhasa refers as a shadow reflecting on chanting. Very simple, I will tell you. Let's not make it to definitions.
Prabhuji, you didn't cover the last part.
No, I covered.
How to overcome?
I covered.
I covered, sorry. Beg for forgiveness.
Beg for forgiveness. Continue chanting. Understanding Nama Abhasa. Very simple, I tell you. Same chanting without offenses. That's all. Don't make it too complicated. You are doing chanting without offenses. That is Nama Abhasa. Nama Abhasa. Okay? Nama Abhasa refers shadow or reflecting chanting. But we are still not reaching pure chanting. Okay? That is next level. Of the holy name of Krishna. This means that chanter does not chant purely. అంటే ఏంటి ఇక్కడ అప్పుడప్పుడు మనసు వెళ్తాను కానీ డివోటీస్ ఎవరితోనో అఫెన్సెస్ లేవు ఎవరితోనో గొడవ లేవు గొడవ ఉన్నా సరే వెళ్ళి ఆడికి కాలంలో పడిపోయాడు క్షమించమని అడిగేశాడు ఆయన కూడా క్షమించేశాడు అయిపోయింది మ్యాటర్ ఈస్ క్లోజ్డ్ యా it is intermediate stage between offensive chanting and pure chanting. Prabhuji's Mata says, like Krishna doesn't, he actually loves his devotees. That is the reason he don't want to offense you doing offense to other Vaishnavas. That is a very fundamental. Because what happens? You go back, continue doing offenses there. That Vaikuntha becomes Bhulok. Why did he put such a stringent rule? Because he wants to keep Vaikuntha as a Vaikuntha. He don't want to make another Bhuloka of Vaikuntha. That is the reason he has put this. No other, but he is very merciful promises. Alright? Sometimes we think, why such a very difficult? You do meditation. Which one meditation I said no? Okay, which dhyana meditation you do, then you will understand how easy this is. That is very, very difficult. Now, Nama Abhasa occurs when chanting is done without full faith, 100% faith level, but purity, but also without committing any offenses you are doing. 100% is not there, but like 90% is there, 80% is there, then you reach this stage. This chanting does not grant Krishna Prema immediately, but it destroys sins and grants liberation. See here, even Namavasa is giving liberation, but it may not be giving Goloka. But that is not our goal, Prabhuji's Maharaj. Yeah, Namavasa is very powerful. Even an accidental, indirect, or unconscious utterance of Krishna Nama can be delivered for material bondage. But when you do not have Aparadha, that is very important. Okay, from Harinama Chintamani, this is what is mentioned. Bhakti Vinoda Thakura explains that Nama Abhasa is like a first rays of sun. Offensive chanting inka suru ra. Sun is not even erased. But here this is first rays of sun. Okay. Effects and benefits of Namabhasa. Let us read it quickly. So let us understand this. Destroys all sinful reactions. Okay. Gains mukti and protects from hellish punishments. You will definitely not go to hellish planets. Yeah. And you will get a spiritual knowledge. And definitely bhakti will grow. When you are in Namabhasa. So, I'm not sure how many of you thinking that what is that I learned in Puri, in Jagannath, around Jagannath. I have not yet covered that. Okay. But I will see little later. Okay. What is the learnings? These are all learnings only part, Prabhuji's Maharaj. Unless there is a strong why you want to sit at 182 malas? Or why you want to do 128 malas? How it is possible? So this strong faith, all these things are stepping stones for doing some extra malas. Otherwise it is not possible. Yeah. So let us continue, let us see what else is there. Okay. Now till now we have completed first section. Okay. What is that section? Sambandha. This is all relation. But first section is the very, very big. But second section, third section is not that. They are small. Don't worry. So here we completed Y part. Some Y part we have completed a salesperson. Salesperson యొక్క మోటో ఏంటి తెలుసా? వాడు చెప్పాలి. ఎందుకు కొనాలో వాడు చెప్పాలి. వైని కన్విన్స్ చేయాలి. అప్పుడు కొనేస్తాం. తర్వాత హౌ వాడు అని చెప్పొచ్చు. అంతే కదా? యువర్ సేల్స్ పర్సన్. వై 90% వై మీదే. Prabhuji's Mataji, I tell you one thing. Because Prabhuji brought Radhayatra. I will tell you one thing, Prabhuji's Mataji. Okay? We have ABC. Okay? A is association. We are doing so much of Seva. 500 plus Bhagavatams. How it is possible? Association. Agree, disagree? We are doing 40 plus Radhayatras. What is the reason? Association. Be loud. Association. Bhagavatam, Suparabham, 500 plus always. Association. Okay, Radhayatras 40 plus association. So many Prabhuji, Sannyas, Maharaj is coming. Successful. How? Association. Chanting. Where is association? Where is association? I am not going to solve the problem now, but I am just put a trigger and then I will move on. Okay?
What did you put?
Huh? Where is association?
What did you put?
I just put a thought process for you to think. Where is association? Trigger. Where is association? Who is watching you? Who is seeing you? How you are sitting? Where are you sitting? Are you sitting on the same place? Who is watching? Hari is watching, you understood, but very good. Everything is successful till today because of what? Are we ready to go to Goloka? Are you ready? No, we are not ready. Mataji shared one presentation, not presentation, one video. I don't remember that Prabhuji's name. He is leaving his body. He left his body. Left his body. What is Prabhuji's name? He was did lot of seva in Chopar.
Stoka Krishna.
Stoka Krishna. He said one sentence to Maharaj. I remember that. Maharaj, I am ready. Are we ready?
Yes.
So let us come back to this Abhidheya, which is a process. So Prabhuji is talking about Siddhabakul. What is process we follow? Daily 16 hours, weekends 32, every month 64, quarterly 128, once in a year 190. If you do 192, then only you are eligible for Siddhabakul. Otherwise, you are not eligible. If you are not participating in any of these, you are not eligible. Sorry. Strict guidelines. Like we went to Siddhabakul for doing japa for 6 days. So where where I am part of one group where we are doing japa, this is a condition, prerequisite. Yeah. So what is essence? What is inspiration for us? Essence. Again, essence of Shastra. What is that Shastra is telling? Bhagavatam has 18,000 slokas, Prabhu. Can you remember? What you can remember? Essence. Bhagavad Gita has 700 slokas. Can you remember? What is essence? Sarva dharman pratyacha, maybe I can remember. Mamekam saranam mava. Again ma. Association. We were successful in Bhakti Center because of what? Association. See, what is inspiration? You Japan, Brahma, very important. Humility. Unless humility is not there, not possible. Consider everyone as a Vaishnava. Prabhuji's Mataji's, okay. I will try to cover this particular point, especially this point as part of mind section. So please remember, I will cover this part as part of the mind section. What did I say? Consider everyone as a Vaishnava. Okay. You should consider even a non-Vaishnava, a Chima, Doma, Bali, Beggaru. You should treat as a Vaishnava. Very difficult. But ఎక్కడ నువ్వు చెప్పగల బాబు నువ్వు వైష్ణవుడు అని ఆయన పాడబడగల ఎక్కడ కూర అది ఎలా అది మైండ్ సెషన్ లో కావాలి రీజన్ గ్లోరీస్ ఆఫ్ డివోటీస్ who do japa with what difficulties they are doing japa here. Such a old people 60 70 80 they do japa. Such young people, 10 years, 5 years, 8 years, 10 years, 12 years, they do japa. How? Understand? Get inspiration from it. Yeah. So, what is the goal? Namaruchi. What is that you are getting out of it? Namaruchi. Shall we do one thing? Okay. Even though I put a Namaruchi here, because we are not, are we at Namaruchi state? How many of you are at Namaruchi state? So shall we cover first mind section, come back to Namaruchi? Does it make sense? Because that is already post-graduation level, it is like PhD, Namaruchi. So first let us understand little more basics and then come to Namaruchi. Okay. Now we are entering into mind. What is this mind, Prabhu? Mind is an obstacle. And also, just after coming to this room, I added a room, also fell. In this room only I added this as favorable. Because I came now. So it is travelable also. It cooperated because of that I'm here. I have to take, or I'm taking chanting back. So you have to give some credits also to mind. Otherwise it doesn't listen. You have to see credits and you have to also type. Okay? Both we have to. So let us understand what Bhagavad Gita is telling about mind. We don't need to go anywhere else, Prabhu. Refer Bhagavad Gita to understand mind. You don't need to go anywhere else. ఎక్కడికి పోకరు ఏం చెప్తున్నాడు భగవద్గీత లీడ్ ద శ్లోక హరే కృష్ణ ఫర్ హిమ్ హూ హ్యాస్ కాంక్వర్డ్ ద మైండ్ ఏంటి మనసును జయించినాడంట ద మైండ్ ఇస్ ద బెస్ట్ ఫ్రెండ్. But for the one who failed to do so, his mind will remain great. So ఇప్పుడు మనకి ఏం చేయాలా మన గోల్ ఏంటి వాట్ ఈస్ అవర్ ఆబ్జెక్టివ్ మేకింగ్ అవర్ మైండ్ ఫ్రెండ్ బెస్ట్ ఫ్రెండ్ నాట్ ఆర్డినరీ ఫ్రెండ్ బెస్ట్ ఫ్రెండ్ అది మన లక్ష్యం. నామజపము నెక్స్ట్ లక్ష్యం. ఫస్ట్ నీ మనస్సు నీ ఫ్రెండ్ అవ్వాలి అప్పుడు నామజపం వస్తుంది. నామజపం డైరెక్ట్ రాదు ఫస్ట్ నీ మనసు నీ ఫ్రెండ్ అవుతుంది. మనం ఏదో ఎక్కడో చెప్పాలని చూస్తాను ఫస్ట్ స్టెప్ బై స్టెప్ శాస్త్రం అలా ఇచ్చింది మనకి. ఎక్కడి నుంచి వచ్చింది 6th చాప్టర్ జ్ఞానయోగం. We read this sloka multiple times. For japa, your mind should get best friend. Okay, let's understand one more sloka. Let's read this sloka again. Hare Krishna, thank you very much, Prabhu. Lord Krishna said, see Krishna said, Krishna alone we cannot take. See Krishna only we can take. We cannot bear the alone Krishna. We have unique see. Otherwise we cannot face him. You are not right. Srimati Radharani has to be there. Otherwise we cannot approach him with so many offenses. Simply not possible. Oh mighty armed son of Kunti, it is undoubtedly. చెప్తాడు ఇక్కడ మన డిఫికల్ట్ చెప్తాడు ఆయన. It is undoubtedly very difficult to curb the restless mind, but it is possible, suitable practice, suitable, and it is possible by suitable practice and by detachment. ఇక్కడ కృష్ణుడు ఏం చెప్తాడు? నువ్వు అన్నది కరెక్టే. ఏమన్నాడు? నీ మనస్సుని రెస్ట్లెస్ గా ఉంది, ఆ రెస్ట్లెస్ ని కంట్రోల్ చేయడం అంత ఈజీ కాదు. కానీ ఎప్పుడు పాసిబుల్? సాధన, ప్రాక్టీస్ అండ్ సమ్ డిటాచ్మెంట్. ఈ రెండు ఉంటే పాసిబుల్ అని చెప్తున్నాడు. ఇప్పుడు మనకి కొన్ని సోర్సెస్ ఉన్నాయి. ఏంటి సోర్సెస్? మనం మన మైండ్ ని ఫ్రెండ్ చేసుకోవాలి. ఏం ఫ్రెండ్ చేసుకోవాలి? బెస్ట్ ఫ్రెండ్ చేసుకోవాలా. తర్వాత ఏం చేయాలి? ప్రాక్టీస్, సాధన చేయాలి. భయపడద్దు, నీ మైండ్ అటువంటిదే, కానీ సాధన ద్వారా మార్పు వస్తుంది. భయపడకండి అని కృష్ణ ఇన్సూరెన్స్ ఇచ్చాడు. అర్థం కదా? హరే కృష్ణ. హరి ఫాలోయింగ్ రైట్? వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ శ్లోక. 6th chapter is a wonderful chapter. ధ్యాన అని మనం పక్కన పెట్టాలి. ఆ ధ్యానం కాదు, మన కృష్ణుడే ధ్యానం చెప్పాడు 6th chapter. నన్ను ఒక ప్రశ్న అడిగారు, ఇది ధ్యానయోగం కదా, ధ్యానయోగంలో ప్రభుపాద భక్తి గురించి ఎందుకు రాశాడు? క్వశ్చన్, స్ట్రైట్ క్వశ్చన్. ఇది ధ్యానయోగం అయితే కృష్ణుడు భక్తి గురించి ఎందుకు రాశాడు? కృష్ణుడి మీద ధ్యానం చేయమని రాశాడు బాబు. సరిగ్గా చదవాలి ఆ శ్లోకాలు. ఎన్నిసార్లు అన్నాడు? మీ ఒకసారి కావచ్చు. మా 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 ఎన్నిసార్లు అన్నాడు కావచ్చు. ఒక 6th chapterలోనే, ఎక్కడో కాదు. ఇప్పుడు వచ్చింది అసలు మైండ్ గురించి. హరే కృష్ణ. We are already in mind. This everyone is aware. బాగా మనకి ఫెమిలియర్ అయినటువంటి ఏంటి వాట్ ఈస్ దిస్ డయాగ్రామ్ ఆర్ పిక్చర్ సే like we have five senses sight hearing taste touch smell all these things they are like a horse dreams is mind okay and what is intelligent is holding right okay so charioteer is a intelligence okay and Krishna is also there okay and the entire body is what chariot okay and passenger is soul we all know this but what is happening Prabhu's Mataji is here. Okay, this intelligence supposed to control this mind. నా మౌస్ కనబడుతుందా ఈ కళ్ళని కంట్రోల్ చేయాలి ఎవరు ఇంటెలిజెంట్ చారిట్ కానీ ఏం జరుగుతుంది కళ్ళాలు చారిట్ కంట్రోల్ చేస్తాయి కళ్ళాలు ఆ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ కంట్రోల్ చేస్తాయి చివరికి జరిగేది ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ సపోజ్ టు కంట్రోల్ మైండ్ బట్ వాట్ ఈస్ హ్యాపెనింగ్ మైండ్ ఈస్ కంట్రోలింగ్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ లెట్ us take a simple example shop నడుచుకుంటూ వెళ్తున్నారు there is a shop polarity shop you like sweets you are a diabetic patient స్వీట్స్ ఇంటికి తీసుకెళ్తే తిడుతుంది కదా ఏం చేస్తావు షాప్లోకి వెళ్ళేస్తావు 2-3 స్వీట్స్ తినేస్తావు ఇంటికి వెళ్ళి ఒక టాబ్లెట్స్ ఎక్స్ట్రా చేస్తావు ఇప్పుడు ఎవరు విన్నారు చెప్పండి I read one way. Nobody is there in the house. What you are doing, that is what you are.
What you are when no one is watching.
No one is watching what you are doing, that is what you are. This requires claps. That tendency is across there. అసలైన టెండెన్సీస్ అప్పుడు బయటకు వస్తాయి let us understand Prabhuji's Mataji's where are we I don't know the time now okay I think close to 8 so I think we are trying to understand mind bro okay so on whatever we discussed also till mind bro see everybody is with me till now any questions bro everybody with me okay. Is this fine? Is this going good?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you able to follow?
Yes.
You are getting some essence?
Yes.
Now, let us understand. We need to, if you want to take mind as your friend, Prabhu, you need to understand mind. ఒక వ్యక్తిని మీరు స్నేహంగా ఒక ఫ్రెండ్గా చేసుకోవాలండి మీరు ఏం చేస్తారు అతని గురించి అర్థం చేసుకోవాలా అవుతా అతని ఇష్టం ఏంటి అయిష్టం ఏంటి వాడు ఏం చేస్తాడు ఎక్కడికి పోతాడు ఏం చూస్తాడు ఇవన్నీ తెలుసుకోరా తెలుసుకుంటే అప్పుడు ఏం చేయొచ్చు వాడితో ఫ్రెండ్షిప్ చేయొచ్చు ఎందుకని వాడితో ఫ్రెండ్షిప్ చేయాలని మీ కోరిక వాడు బాగా చదువుతాడు వాడాలని మీరు చదవాలనుకుంటున్నాను సో వాడితో ఫ్రెండ్షిప్ చేయాలంటే వాడి ఇష్టాలు తెలుసుకోవాలి సో మైండ్తో ఫ్రెండ్షిప్ చేయాలని చెప్పాడు ఎవరు చెప్పాడు కృష్ణుడు చెప్పాడు మరి మైండ్తో ఫ్రెండ్షిప్ చేయాలంటే మైండ్ గురించి తెలుసుకోవాలి కదా దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ వి ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు డు సో నౌ వాట్ ఈస్ ద we are going to understand some patterns of mind. ఒక మైండ్ కి ఒక టెండెన్సీ ఉంది ఏంటి ఆ టెండెన్సీ ఇట్ గోస్ టు పాస్ట్ ఇట్ గోస్ టు ఫ్యూచర్ ఇట్ గోస్ టు పాస్ట్ ఇట్ గోస్ టు ఫ్యూచర్ ఇక్కడ ఒక పెండ్యులం ఉంది కదా దట్ ఈస్ హౌ ఇట్ గోస్ వాట్ ఇట్ గో ఇట్ గోస్ టు పాస్ట్ ఇట్ గోస్ టు ఫ్యూచర్ పాస్ట్ పోయినప్పుడు ఏం జరిగింది వాట్ హ్యాపెన్స్ వెన్ ఇట్ గోస్ టు పాస్ట్
Regret.
వాట్ ఎల్స్
Disappointment.
ఇంకా డిప్రెస్డ్ ఇంకా Past habits come back. ఇంకా
కొన్ని విషయాల్లో we also kind of reminiscence అంటే అది చాలా బాగుండేది ఇప్పుడు నేను
Sometimes it's past is good.
Prabhuji's Mataji's I'm telling you one sentence, listen very carefully. 99% of the time when you go past, you will come with it back. Bad. It should have happened in that way. I should not have done CA, I should have done MBA. I should have done something engineering. I should have done something. I should have married someone else. I should have brought out not possibly. In Gachibowli. Prabhuji, no offenses. That is what
Can you please repeat the last
It goes to future బాబు. Anxiety. ఏమైతుంది ఏమీ అవ్వదు. అక్కడే ఉంటాం. ఈ సెషన్ నేను ప్రిపేర్ చేస్తున్నాను. ఏమైతుంది జనాలు ఎలా తీసుకుంటారు, ఏమంటారు, ఎందుకు నీకెందుకు, ఏమైందో నీకెందుకు, ఏమైతుంది, ఎందుకు, ఏమంటారు అసలు, ఎందుకంటారు, ఓకే అన్నారు, అయితే సెషన్ వరస్ట్ ఇంత దగ్గర ఎవరు చెప్పలేదు. అయితే ఏంటి, అయితే సో will they not allow me to Bhakti Center? No, that will not happen. ఎందుకంటే నేను వైష్ణవ organization. So they will not do that. So they will not go to that extreme. So why do you need anxiety?
That is true.
What is the purpose? మన మేనేజ్మెంట్ ఫార్ములా చెప్తాను కదా. ఫస్ట్ డిఫైన్ పర్పస్. ఫస్ట్ how do you define purpose? Purpose, right? What is the purpose of going to future? It always goes. Mind is a cheater. What it is? Cheater. It cheats you. Prabhuji's mother is taking one more sentence. Listen very carefully. It find ways for you to get the things done. It find ways to get the things done. What does it mean? This fellow will not listen. He will do 16 malas. He will not go. It will find ways. Okay, let him do. I will do my work. అర్థమవుతుందా? షార్టెస్ట్ గ్యాప్ పట్టుకుంటుంది, అక్కడే అటాచ్ చేస్తాం. వీడు 16 మార్క్స్ చేయింది కదా, ఓకే వాటి చెయ్యి, నా పని ఏం చేసుకుంటా. So when it is going to pass, you have to ask why you are going past. What do you mean? You are going future. What happens? Okay, you become beggar. So what? Go to Islamic temple, serve there and eat. అయితరా? అవ్వదు. అయితే చాలా కష్టం. This is one of the horrible tendencies. What you have to do? You have to ask. Prabhuji's Mataji's. You have conversations with everybody in the world. What did he say? You have conversations with everyone world, but you are not having conversations with your mind. You are not having conversation with your mind. Have that. Ask what it was. Why? ఎందుకు ఏం చేస్తున్నావు? You want to make a best friend, no? So understand. This is another biggest thing. What is this, Mind loves comparison. Not likes. I don't want to put love. So I have put likes. Mind loves comparison. Comparison ఏంటి? వాడికి గచ్చిబౌలిలో ఉంది ఫ్లాట్, నాకు బాచుబౌలిలో ఉంది. వాడికి ఫ్లాట్, వాడికి ఇండిపెండెంట్ హౌస్ విల్లా ఉంది, నాకు ఫ్లాట్ ఉంది. వాడి పిల్లలు ఎంబీబీఎస్ అవుతున్నారు, నా పిల్లలు ఏం చేస్తారు నాది. వాడు తెల్లగా ఉంటాడు, నేను లావుగా ఉంటాను. వాడు తెల్లగా ఉంటాడు, నేను నల్లగా ఉంటాను. You tell me one. After comparison, anyone became happy? You tell me. Raise your hands. Anybody felt happy after comparison? You raise your hand.
Can anyone be happy?
Sadist can be happy.
But in Java, it does comparison. అసలు ఇక్కడ ఎక్కడి నుంచో తీసుకొచ్చి అప్పుడు పెడతారు కంపారిజన్. ఎప్పుడు చెప్పటం ఎందుకు సార్ చెప్పటంలో కంపారిజన్ చేస్తారు సార్. మిగతా టైంలో అసలు నువ్వు టైం ఇవ్వవు సార్ మైండ్ నుంచి, అందులో అప్పుడు తీసుకొస్తుంది.
Great point.
Tell in English, only tell in English.
They are missing, some of them are missing.
Okay.
No, what you told just now.
Okay.
Only
But this one is good, right?
Yeah, this is good.
English audience also
No,
good.
no, what you just told, you didn't.
Only last point. Last point.
Last point.
Last point.
Only during Japan.
All punch dialogues stay in English.
But English doesn't have a punch, bro. Hindi has some punch, but English doesn't have. It's a language problem.
No, punch in English and then also in English. We'll try.
Full punch in Telugu, half punch in English.
Hare Krishna. Okay, let us repeat, bro. Prabhuji, practice a mind most comparison. But it compares. It compares. I am staying here, that fellow is staying here. I started and that fellow started job at the same time. But he was at Gachibowli, I am at Pachna. I am 2-bedroom flat, that fellow independent villa, 5 rooms. I am here. My kids, his kids are doing engineering and MBA. My kids, I don't know what they are. Yeah, color. That fellow is very handsome. I am so ugly. So what? Who cares? First of all, are you his body? No. Then why? You read no second chapter. You are not his body. Yes. Then what is that? Why you are comparing? Fear. You know, fear of future is the biggest thing. Fear of failure is the biggest thing which is created by mind. Fear of failure, fear of future. Fear of failure. Okay, I came here, I miserably failed. I should ask, so what? So what will happen to others? Others think this fellow is idiot. Okay, so what? What is so extreme situation? Tomorrow, will they stop entering me into Gachibowli Bhakti Center? No, they will not do that. Why they will not do? That becomes another aparat for us. So they will not. So what is the worst that would happen to me? Question in your mind. You become beggar. So what? Go and sit in a bit. Discount temple. Do some service and take pressure. Question in your mind. We don't do that. That's a problem. Not questioning the mind, not having conversation with the mind is a problem. You cannot become friend. The reason is, unless you understand your mind properly, you cannot become friend. అంతే కదా, నీ ఫ్రెండ్ ఒక వ్యక్తి నీ ఫ్రెండ్ ఎట్లా అవుతాడండి, అతని గురించి మీకు తెలియాలి కదా. You need to understand about that person, no? Then only you will become friend. Then Krishna said you have to make your mind as your friend. I am talking how part of that. How do you make your mind as your friend? I am telling that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
English audience.
Yes.
Prabhuji, the last dialogue you gave, no, that you don't have conversations with your mind in normal time. That's the reason why you're having conversations.
Only during Japan.
Only during Japan, only comparison.
The biggest problem, this is for English audience. Okay. All these kind of comparisons comes only when you are doing japa. Why? It is because you are not leaving your mind alone. That is the biggest reason. Everything it will bring during japa time. You are running with flow, Prabhu. You are just going with flow. AK-47 నడుస్తూనే ఉంటుంది. You just keep on going. So you are not giving any time to your mind to converse. So అవన్నీ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ తీసుకొచ్చి నీ ముందు పెడతాయి. It will keep bring all these things and it will put in front of you. Are you following what I am saying?
How do you converse with mind in normal time?
They will call a different
Oh,
number.
that's
You have to take a paper now. You have to take pen. Ask your mind, what it. Next 3 months నీకు ఏం కావాలి? నెక్స్ట్ 1 month ఏం కావాలి? రాయండి. పెద్దగా ఏం ఉండదు. మనమే ఆలోచించండి. కానీ వాట్ హ్యాపెన్స్ ఇస్ వన్స్ యూ స్టార్ట్ పుట్టింగ్ థింగ్స్ ఆన్ పేపర్ నథింగ్ విల్ బి మెటీరియల్ మాతాజీ. But still the mind vanishes. That is the greatness of mind. That it's not easy. That is the reason Krishna admitted mind is very difficult. I do understand. Practice sadhana. Krishna admitted for that and determination. Abhyasam.
Abhyasena kauteya.
With detachment. So we need to understand. Any questions for English audience on this mind? Mind loves comparison. At the end of comparison, you are miserable. Anyone disagree with this statement? So for becoming miserable, you need japa back. All right. Very good.
Very good, Prabhuji. In one place, comparison may help us.
Hmm.
Most of the devotees are doing japa,
Hmm.
they are joining Zoom.
Hmm.
So if we compare ourselves with other devotees, how they are doing japa, that inspires us to do.
That is right. That is right. That is right.
That is where we
But be careful. Be careful. Prabhuji, I want to tell one important sentence here. Okay, I will tell in English so that everyone understands. Prabhuji, Mataji, this comparison leads not only to materials, even spiritual activities. My japa, my congregation has only 5 devotees. His congregation has 50 devotees. You will stop talking to that person. Don't think this comparison only ends in material attached, material things. Prabhu, no. I think I have to repeat this even when Vedanta Prabhu comes. This is very important. You agree, Mataji? Anurag Mataji? Somebody is doing 4 Radayatras, I am not doing even one. You stop talking. Very important. You are treating spiritual activities in the lens of material achievements. Be careful with Maya, Prabhu. Be very careful with Maya. Maya can enter in any way. In any route, Maya will enter, Prabhu. Be careful. In the mask of inspiration it comes. Be careful. We keep on sending messages in WhatsApp. Be careful. Be careful. Maya comes through WhatsApp from DCS group only, not from other group. From Dachival group only, not from other group. No, don't take it lightly. We are not devotees where we take spiritual activities as spiritual activities. No. We are not that mature, Prabhuji's Mataji's. We are not that mature. That is the reason, be careful what we are sharing. Even spiritual activities. Be humble. Prabhuji, I covered one important point, Prabhu, when you are not here, but this is very important, even to cover when you are here. I just said, Maya or our mind, even compares our spiritual activities.
Yeah.
It says somebody did 4 other others, you have not done any. You stop talking. Somebody has a congregation of 50 members, you don't even have 5. Maya, mind, comes in a different direction. You have to be very careful. It doesn't differentiate, Prabhu. It doesn't differentiate. Be very careful. Yeah? Very important. Be careful what you are sharing in WhatsApp. Be careful. Different types of people are there. Be careful.
Can I?
Yeah. Yes.
brought up a very important point. That mind is affecting you not only in material way but also in spiritual way. Yeah, and the most subtle attack of mind is when it's on the spiritual side.
Yes.
Most subtle. Because now you are also convinced that you are doing everything in the name of Krishna. You know, like I am studying this course, I know better than others. They have not done this course, so they don't know. Or I have heard this lecture, I know more than somebody else.
Yeah.
You know, in so many places. And you know, I know some devotee who is giving more time to me. This devotee is not giving time, so he is useless.
Yes, yes.
You know, I'm cared for somewhere, here I'm not cared for. Or my expectation from devotees is they should be like this.
Yes.
They forget why they are with devotees.
Exactly.
They ask why you are not treating me a certain way. All kinds of things happen in a certain way.
Absolutely, bro. Prabhuji's mother is. Please remember one thing, then all this will disappear. I will tell you only one word. Please remember what is your goal. What is your goal? What is your goal? Why you came to Bhakti Center? Krishna Prema, what you are doing? Comparing. Your congregation is 5, my congregation is 50. Your congregation is 10, my congregation is 100. My congregation is 20, your congregation is 100. I invited somebody, but you have not invited me.
Donations also.
Donations also. You know why all these things comes? Because you forget the purpose. Goal gone. Goal is gone. You are seeing only WhatsApp messages. There is goal. What Prabhupada said? What Prabhupada said? Purity is there are days when Prabhupada is reading Bhagavatam, no one is there, only 4 walls are there. Who are you? Who are you? Before 4 years back, you don't know what is Bhagavatam. Now you started comparing. How foolish! How foolish we are. You can never understand 9.4 Bhagavad Gita. You struggled. Now you understood. You want to compare? Be grateful that now you understood 9.4. Morning we discussed 9.4. Mataji also there. Everything belongs to me, everything is there in me, but I am ordinary. That is 9.4. Not easy. Be grateful that you understood 9.4. Another important thing of mind. Mind loves, you know what? Negative news, bad news, sensations. What is first I said? Mind loves past future. It goes past future. Next, comparison. What is third? Negative, bad. What is this? Sensations. It gets pleasure out of it, Prabhu. You don't know. You will get a pleasure out of it. అక్కడ ఎవరో చచ్చాడంట అయితే నీకేంటి You know, I will tell you one thing. There are so many news channels today. Okay? There are so much of everywhere breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Why every time, every minute, every hour breaking news? Is it possible? Is it possible? Bro? Not possible. But why they are putting breaking news everywhere? Prabhuji's Mataji, they know our mind. You don't know your particular. They studied your mind very well. So they are showing breaking news. And you keep on watching. Stupid. They are intelligent. They are making money out of it. You are wasting time by seeing that breaking news, Prabhu. Because you know why? Mind likes breaking news, Prabhu. Mind likes sensation. Mind likes negative news. Prabhuji's Mataji will ask one question. If anybody of you watching it, out of 24 hours, how many hours they show positive news? Zero. Why? Mind doesn't like. Super, Mahesh Prabhu, Haribol.
Mind doesn't like positive news, Prabhu. Mind always likes negative news. Prabhuji, Mataji said, tell me one thing. Know how mind works. Mind is just lump of thoughts. What do you put in? It just wanders around. ఏమన్నా నేను తెలియలేదు. మైండ్ లోకి ఏ వేస్తే అది వాటి చుట్టూ ఆలోచిస్తుంది. ఏమైపోతే దానికి కావాల్సిన ఆలోచిస్తుంది. ఏమన్నా ఏమి వేయలేదు అనుకోండి దానికి కావాల్సిన ఆలోచిస్తుంది. ఏదైనా వేస్తే దాని గురించి ఆలోచిస్తుంది. సో ఏమి వేస్తున్నావు నువ్వు మైండ్ లో చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ యు ఆర్ పుట్టింగ్ యువర్ మైండ్? ఆర్ యు పుట్టింగ్ యూట్యూబ్ షార్ట్స్? యు ఆర్ పుట్టింగ్ ఈమెయిల్స్ ఆర్ యు ఆర్ పుట్టింగ్ యువర్ ఫ్రెండ్స్? ఓకే, వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ యు ఆర్ పుట్టింగ్ యువర్ మైండ్? Mind thinks the same. Are you putting Bhagavad Gita? Are you putting Bhagavad? Are you putting Chanting Chetam? Are you putting Bhajan, Kirtan? Okay, devotees are? Mind thinks towards the direction. నువ్వు ఏం పెట్టినావు అది నువ్వు ఏం పెట్టలేదు అనుకో దాని ఇష్టం. ఏమేం పెట్టలేదు. That is the reason Prabhupada always says, read when he cried. Prabhupada cries, you not reading my books. What will happen to you? Prabhupada knows about our mind. This fellow cannot control his mind. So this fellow has to read my books. That is the sole reason Prabhupada said, read my books. Read in my books. Prabhuji, 20 hours you are doing whatever you want. 2 hours you can sit and chat. Not possible, Prabhu. Not possible. This 22 hours reflects in 2 hours. That 2 hours reflects 22 hours. Vice versa, Prabhu. It is like oscillation. What did I say? That 2 hours impact 22 hours. 22 hours again impacts 2 hours. Agree, disagree?
Yes.
We have to be careful what we are putting in our mind. This all the purpose is what? What is the purpose for our understanding this? Your mind has to become your best friend. Don't lose the purpose, Prabhu. Don't lose the purpose. For everything, you need to understand purpose, goal, purpose, goal. Is everyone with me?
Yes.
Sure. And be thoughtful where your mind gone. Okay. This is another important slide, Prabhu. I don't know how many of you understood this diagram.
Where do we
Lead
stand?
is
Compares us, where do we stand?
Prabhuji's Mataji's. Before understanding this, I will tell you a few things. Prabhuji, you know, you open a white paper. There is a white paper. You put it dark. You know what happens in our life? Among all the people, all the relatives, all the friends in our society, mind puts you one dot somewhere in the canvas paper. And according to the dot, above, there are some people who are richer than you, who are above to you in society. They have more designation than you. You are a director, okay, senior director, you behave in that way. You are a VP, senior VP, you behave in that way. Okay, you have a flat, independent house, you have somebody villa, you behave in a way. You are doing 16 malas, you behave with somebody with 32 malas in a different way. Are you following?
Yes.
There are some people who are below you. You have a own flat, that fellow doesn't have a flat. You have a job, that fellow doesn't have. Behave different.
Yes.
Without knowingly, you interact with different people in a different way. How? Same question, you answer different way to different people. How? Because your mind marks you. Oh, you are here. These are all the people who are there. Oh, are you understanding what I'm saying? And below these people are below to me. Below to me from material point of view. Okay, wealth point of view. Spiritual point of view. You know, spirituality also is a material now. Sometimes many times it becomes material, Prabhu. It's a material. I want this satsang. I want this congregation. This is the number. I am honored for that. I want it. As if you took a birth with the congregation. No. It happens, Prabhu. Even spiritual things we convert into the material. Are you following what I'm saying? Mataji has some question. Hare Krishna.
Pass the mic. Roji, is it 50%?
హరే కృష్ణ ప్రభుజీ దండవత్ ప్రణామ్ ప్రభుజీ నేను తెలుగులోనే చెప్తాను ప్రభుజీ సో దట్ ఐ కెన్ కన్వే యూ ప్రాపర్లీ విత్ మై మదర్ టంగ్ ప్రభుజీ ఇప్పుడు మీరు చెప్పారు కదా మనం కంపారిజన్ అనేది ఉండడం వల్ల ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ చాలా ఉంటాయి ఏదర్ ఇట్ మే బి మెటీరియల్ లైఫ్ ఆర్ స్పిరిచువల్ లైఫ్ ఎవ్రీవేర్
Yes.
ఈవెన్ ఇన్ ద ప్రొఫెషన్ ఎవ్రీవేర్ నాకు నేను అనుకున్నది ఏంటంటే ఎక్కడైతే సాటిస్ఫాక్షన్ లేదో అక్కడ కంపారిజన్ అనేది ఉంటుందని నేను అనుకుంటున్నాను అది కరెక్టా కరెక్ట్ ఇఫ్ దేర్ ఇస్ నో సాటిస్ఫాక్షన్
You will have comparison.
yes
But mind will not let you to satisfy Mataji. That's a big problem. You just got a promotion. You are happy for a moment. The next minute, mind will come and tell you, you stupid fellow, you are becoming happy. You should have promoted 2 years back. You are going promoted 3 years back.
but Prabhuji one thing I want to tell you here in my life whatever I am getting because of mercy of God now I can do Krishna conscious but right from the beginning I used to feel that but whenever I am wealth wise or anything when I am developing I used to feel that because God is giving everything and those who are not getting okay for them also I mean I used to pray to God for them also you please give something and I mean I feel that satisfaction is very very important in spiritual life and material that's what I want
Correct.
thank you
Thank you.
thank you
Now, initially I said, I reserved one sentence. I said, everyone you should treat as a Vaishnava. I said, I will cover part of it. You all remember?
Yes.
I kept word. Now here I am telling you, Prabhuji Mataji, by Manasa Vacha Karma, you feel that you are here. You are lost. In his word, where is that? You are the last. That is what is Dasana, 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 Dasana. Just for the sake you are saying that. But you are not feeling that. Because you are not feeling that you are the last dot on this planet, comparison comes. You are putting a dot on compass. Are you getting Prabhu what I am saying? You literally have to feel that I am the last fallen. There is no one beyond me. So where is comparison? You tell me. Are you getting what I am saying? That is the mindset we should get. Then mind becomes slightly better. Yeah. Hey, you are anyhow last. So where is the point of further last? Where is question of comparison? It's gone.
Hare Krishna. I would like to add one small
Yes,
thing
yes.
with your permission.
Ah.
When I have seen devotees in satsang, I've seen means I'm also like that, telling it very openly. Our mind cheats us in such a way. With devotees, we behave in such a respectful way, right? But once I had gone out with one devotee, the way he behaved with one person in reception, right? That person in reception was not doing the job properly. The way he started shouting at that person, would he do that if that reception was in ISKCON temple? No, he would never do that. But the way he was behaving with that person, I was surprised. Why are you talking to him like that? What is the reason? You can just be a little more patient. You don't have to shout at that person. Taka, taka, taka. And I felt the way that person was taking on dealing with this devotee, he was a better Vaishnava than the devotee. Just holding his, holding his temper. Sir, please, sir, things, sir, please, sir. I'm like, why are you behaving like that? So, I'm not talking about that person. The tendency is there in all of us, bro.
Yeah. It is
Where you are, how you are dealing with somebody senior, how you are dealing with somebody junior, like literally, Prabhu, don't think otherwise. You are sitting for so many years, sitting beside all of us, right? And now you have given this lecture. And literally, Prabhu, I'll talk about what I felt, what personally felt after hearing your lecture today. But now you see how people will deal with you. The same people, how they used to deal with you, and now how they deal with you. and never fall for stealing because that is pure duplicitous business.
Yeah.
Because the person who actually is a Vaishnava, when we reach that stage of Vaishnava, as you beautifully pointed out, we'll deal with everybody as dasas. Otherwise, it's not.
That because of dasa, we are here. Otherwise, it is not possible. It's not possible. At least we have to a great extent, when compared to others. Correct. See, this is just one slide, Prabhu, wandering of mind. Where all it goes. Okay. So many places. Can't. Why I can't do this? I am afraid, I am embarrassed. It all comes in our mind. Okay. Correct. Prabhuji, Mataji's. Okay. This is just the last but one slide, Prabhu. Okay. The last slide is already ready, but anyhow. Okay. Just 2 slides are there, Prabhu. Okay. Just 2 slides are there, Prabhu. But very important. This is going to, if you understand this, it will improve your job. Till now we talked about problems of mind. Now we are going to talk about the strength of our mind. We should know what we should not touch. We should know what we should touch. Till now we discussed what we should not touch. Alright? So just listen carefully for the next 5 minutes. Okay? Prabhuji, Mataji, we generally think mind is capable to do multitasking. How many of you agree with this?
Yes.
Right? I will tell you one thing, Prabhu. Mind cannot do multitasking. What did I say? Mind cannot do multitasking. So what is mind can do? Prabhuji, Mataji, you all software engineers, I try to explain from software technology so that you will understand it. Prabhuji, when you open your laptop, how many applications you open? So many applications you open. Yeah, agree? You will not open only one application, right? You will open so many applications. You do multitask. Correct? Let us compare our mind with our processor. Microprocessor. I will tell you one thing, Prabhu. Microprocessor in a given second, it can do only one thing. But our laptop is able to do so many things. 1 millisecond, operating system allocates to one application. Next millisecond, another application. Next millisecond, another application. Next millisecond, another application. It allocates. Who allocates? Operating system allocates. In the same way, mind also allocates that particular thing to so many activities. But the problem here is, because you are allocated to multiple tasks, mind will not enjoy any task. When mind is at the task, right, it will enjoy. I will give a simple example. But Prabhuji Mataji, you love cricket. There is a match going on between India and Pakistan. Okay? Small last 5 hours left. You love cricket. And especially India versus Pakistan, and it is finals. What happens, Prabhu? Last 5 hours. Prabhuji, will you think anything else? You are not thinking anything else. What is that you are doing, Prabhu? You are only doing one thing at a given time. What is that you are doing? You are only watching. What happens after 5 hours? Feel happy. Because you have done something. Because your mind is on that task, one particular task. At any time, if your mind is focused on one thing, it will be happening. For example, Prabhu, I will give you another example. You are working on it, you are doing some changes in the code, Prabhu. You are doing some changes in a code, application development program. Prabhu, you have to do that by 6 p.m. today. No other choice. Otherwise, huge millions of dollars lost for company. You came here at 9 a.m. Only you can do. Will you take your wife car? No. If it is Praveen Prabhu Suma, I will call you after 6. You will not take anything. What you do? Only on that. Nothing else. 6 p.m. commit, deliver, done. While you are going home, you will be satisfied on that.
Yes.
Why?
You single focus, single focus. This is the secret. While doing japa, do japa. When you are on the beat, on the beat. Don't think of next beat. Jagannath Maharaj said one statement, one beautiful statement. You know what did he say? Where you are, where your mind is. Where your mind, where you are. Where your mind is, where you are. You are in Mundavan, but you are thinking about your house. You are not in Mundavan, you are in Hyderabad. You are in Hyderabad, you are doing japa big bang, but you got, okay, Mundavan, Radha Krishna. You are in actually Mundavan, not in where you are, where your mind is, where you are. There you are. So, and also Radha Maharaj said, when you are touching that beat, no, that is the foot of Srimati Radharani and Krishna, you are touching the foot. Then how can you do something else? So, when you are at present tense, you are doing the task. Like morning 9 a.m. you came till 6 p.m. you are not done anything, only the task. Committee. You are feeling happy. Yes. In the same way, you will feel happy for japa also. But when you are doing really japa, that is the secret. That's the biggest, this is biggest secret. You have to be on that second, on that millisecond. Prabhuji's Mataji, I will tell you one more secret. Shall I tell you one thing? Mind cannot do two things. You know why you are not listening? While doing japa, let us come to the subject. What is the major problem for us? When you are doing chanting, you are not listening. This is the biggest problem. No? You know why you are not listening? You have let the mind not to listen to your japa. What did I say? You have permitted your mind to think whatever it wants to think. You gave the permission. If you are not permitted to listen, you would have only listened. Are you getting what I am saying? Without your permission, I am telling you, your mind will not go. You have given the permission. Because of that, it is random. Because mind cannot do two things. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Krishna sees only how many times you brought it back. That's all. Again, endure. Get out. Are you following Prabhuji's Mataji's? So, how do you deal with your mind? Have regular conversations with your mind. Convince your mind for higher purpose. Yeah? Share consequences. Tell your mind, next birth pick only. Ni daya. ఏం చేద్దాం ఇలా ఉన్నాం సో ప్లీజ్ షో సమ్ మెర్సీ అండ్ నేను ఎలా మీతో పరమాత్మ ఆల్సో కమింగ్ ప్లీజ్ మైండ్ పిక్కు జన్మ పరమాత్మ కూడా వస్తాడు నాతో ఏం చేస్తాడు బాబు నన్ను వదిలి ఉండలేడు కొంచెం ఆలోచించు కాన్సిక్వెన్సెస్ షేర్ కాన్సిక్వెన్సెస్ ఇన్ యువర్ మైండ్ give credits and punish when required. I will tell what is this punish. Next tomorrow you do one. Tomorrow start one mala. One mala. If you are not listening, you will not move. Beedu adundi kada pusa jarbo. Mind velapothe jarbo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Vinala ekkada poyindi pusa jarbo. Don't move the beat if the mind doesn't listen. Chachinattu enter. But don't do for 16. It will reverse. Start with one. ఫ్రెండ్ అది ఎనిమే అవుతుంది ఇప్పుడు అది
Otherwise, it will punish us.
it will become
We leave everything.
స్లో ఏదైనా స్లో
Yeah, exactly.
ఫాస్ట్ స్లో discriminate your decisions based on your mind or discriminate ఆలోచించు ఇది ఆర్ యు డిసైడింగ్ బేస్డ్ అపాన్ యువర్ మైండ్ ఆర్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ మైండ్ ఆర్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ నువ్వు మైండ్ మాట వింటున్నావు ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ మాట వింటున్నావు ఆలోచించి డెసిషన్ తీసుకో conclusion association of serious devotees is must. I'm sorry I used that word serious. Okay, that is serious. Yeah. Association is like a thumb without which other fingers don't function properly. You don't do association. Keep everyone is a great person. Everyone is a great person. Everyone is everyone. No space. Avoid offenses. We all know offenses. Philosophical clarity, which I discussed very long. Philosophical clarity brings confidence and stability on your process. That what you are processing is what you are doing is right. If that is not there, read again the sloka numbers which I mentioned. There's nothing wrong. Prabhuji, if you read translation also good enough, but meditate on the translations. You don't need to even read prophets. Translation is good enough. Alright? Are you ready
Yes.
for japa? Die before die, actually I thought I ready. Are you ready to die before die? That is what is japa, Prabhuji. Die before die is japa. Alright, Hare Krishna. So this is what Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says. All glories to the chanting of Sri Krishna Sankirtan, the Mahamantra Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. He is directly chanted by the Lord Himself, who gives us the mantra for delivering from here. Hare Krishna. That's it. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you. You saved me. Mataji is also attended.
Your mind is telling me.
Okay. Hare Krishna Namaji. Okay. See, I will tell one thing before understanding. This slide can understand when you also. I will tell you one thing. Tendencies పోయాయి అంటే నామ నుంచి రావాలి. నామ నుంచి వచ్చినట్టు టెండెన్సీస్ పోతాయి. నామ నుంచి వచ్చే వరకు టెండెన్సీస్ ఉంటాయి. టేక్ ఇట్ రైట్. నోట్ ఇట్ డౌన్. ఏమన్నా నేను వాట్ డిడ్ ఐ సే? As long as you don't have nama ruchi, you will have tendencies. You have tendencies, you will take birth. రాసి పెట్టుకోండి. రెడ్ బెల్ట్. దీన్ని రథయాత్ర చేసిన ఇన్ని బుక్స్ డిస్ట్రిబ్యూట్ చేసిన టెండెన్సీస్ పోవాల్సిందే, వేరే దారి లేదు. ఎందుకని వైకుంఠంలో టెండెన్సీ ఉండవు, ఆయన ఎలా చేయడు. ఈ డోంట్ వాంట్ మేక్ వైకుంఠ అనదర్ భూలోక. వేరే దారి లేదు, ఒకటే గేట్. నేను ఒక సింపుల్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చెప్పి క్లోజ్ చేస్తాను. See, there is a small kid of 6 months, 8 months, 9 months, 1 year. But kid is not eating anything. Kid is eating only mother milk. Kid is taking only mother milk, not taking anything else. What mother do? She's very intelligent. You know what she do? She will make that milk slightly bitter. And what she will do, you know? She will start giving solid food with sugar and with jaggery. అప్పుడు వాడు తింటాం. స్లోగా పాలు కనిపిస్తుంది. ఏం జరిగింది ఇక్కడ? నామ రుచి వచ్చినప్పుడే ఈ లోయర్ టెండెన్సీస్ పోతాయి, లేకపోతే పో. యాజ్ సింపుల్ యాజ్ దట్. As simple as that. Focus. We have to focus on japa. No other choice, Prabhu. No other choice. Beg. Beg Haridas Thakur. Beg. I said beg. That is what we did. We begged. Doesn't mean that we reached anywhere. So many offenses. But beg. It's a gateway for Krishna's presence. Namaruchi cleanses our heart. Namaruchi destroys all sins and offenses. Namaruchi makes chanting effortless. Prabhu, when you have Namaruchi, you not use Japa. You don't need to worry. You will forget 16. You don't know how many you will. That is what happens. Till Namaruchi only all these countings. Makes chants effortless and joyful. For how many of you chanting is joyful today? Offenses. Offenses. Namaruchi awakens the pure bhakti. Then you are access to the pure bhakti. Then you will understand really Chaitanya Charitamrita, Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita. That's a different gate altogether. That is Namaruchi. This is the desire, this is a goal for this, this is goal. Okay, Hare Krishna. Sorry, please forgive me for any offenses. Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. As I mentioned, I just shared some levels, but I am nowhere. I am the most fallen soul, not in this planet, entire across all the planets.
Prabhu ki
Hare Krishna. So, how many? Yeah. Prasad Prabhu and Madhava. Let us thank Prasad Prabhu with 3 loud enthusiastic report. I'm actually feeling speechless what to say. Because what he has given us is, we cannot buy it with anything. What he has given us. I would personally want to hear this whole session once again. And with Prasad Prabhu's permission, I also share the presentation. Maybe he can share in the.
You can share.
Yeah, yeah, please go ahead. You can share in Gachibowli group itself. Yeah.
You can take one online test.
Yeah. And what I would recommend is, once we all actually start practicing even 1% of what Prabhuji told, then let us repeat this in our respective satsangs.
Yes.
Right? For our actually one of the most powerful Japa retreat sessions I have heard in my life. This is like no, you, Prabhu, what you've done is you actually, what I felt, it all can tell what you feel. What I felt that genuinely you wanted to help us.
Yes.
That I could feel that whole through. And I'm not exaggerating, Prabhu. When I was sitting here today, since I'm meditating on your session, when it will start. Every day I'm waiting for it. So I was praying to Krishna that please speak through Prasad Prabhu what I need to hear. And I think Krishna spoke today. He very beautifully told, some points that he told are so deep and so much important in all our lives, Prabhu. We like to make mind our friend. We heard this many times. And every little shloka that you quoted, no matter you have done Bhakti Shastri, Bhakti Vaibhava, or Prabhupada, whatever course you have done, the importance of each word that you showed in that shloka actually made it really effective when we heard it today. Really, it was unbelievable. You know, we can read these shlokas again and again, but again, you saying it, and tapasya always comes back, Prabhuji. You know, I heard this from many senior devotees that tapasya always pays back. Sometimes tapasya also pays in a negative way because tapasya's tendency is to pay. If you do tapasya, you will get some result. 100%. Even bad thing also you will get if you do tapasya, if you do it for a bad purpose. But amazing part is Prabhuji did tapasya for a good thing. And he has got the best thing, by going to Siddhabakul. We're practicing for a whole year, 16 rounds, 32 rounds on weekends, 64 rounds once in a month. And then, doing 192 rounds at least. He told me once, I chanted 192 rounds. Like, chanted 192 rounds? But I didn't know that it was part of the sequence. Yeah. And I personally want to invite His Grace Ananda Prabhu here. I follow his feet. If he doesn't come, then we all will go and meet him. Right? For whatever reason it doesn't come. Right? But we need association of devotees who remind us on the essence of what we are doing. And Prabhu's insistence on the word essence was the essence of your whole talk today. That let's not focus on all preliminary things now and focus on the essence. Right? Which is the reason we are coming here. Which is the only purpose we are coming here, to get the essence. Right? So without any more delay, I think I can't even believe we spent 3 hours hearing you Prabhu. In fact, more than that. And it was an unbelievable session. Everybody got benefited. Again, as you said in the beginning, it all depends on your faith. Somebody might get benefited 5%, somebody 30%, somebody 90%. But person who got benefited 5% cannot blame why he only got 5%. Because it was up to him. Right? Have you heard or have you compared to what you want to conclude? Lot of the time we don't hear what we are supposed to hear. We hear only what we want to hear. Right? But what you told today, we all have to hear. Everything that you told. Right? It's unbelievable. But one thing I really wanted to hear, which I didn't hear from you yet, is your actual experience sitting in front of all those devotees. Maybe some other time I would want to hear it personally. Sitting with all those senior devotees and morning 5 o'clock to evening continuous chanting and then talks. I mean,
There are some points came from here.
Yeah. No, all the points. I'm sure they came from there. And you are a changed person after that whole experience, though you may not realize. So one question I would want to, Satya Prabhu, you asked a question, I want to answer that a little. Prabhuji answered, but I felt I want to add a little. You asked that I'm chanting so much, but tendencies are not going. That was your question, right? Prabhu, when we chant, it is very clearly told by Yamaraj, even jokingly you're chanting, there is something happening. We are focusing on some tendencies to go. But in the background, it is removing some other tendencies. So may not be, it's not like chanting is not doing anything. Even a Namaprat stage, it is doing a lot of things. Right? So sometimes if I'm chanting, my attraction towards opposite sex is not going, my attraction towards money is not going. We are thinking on that, but on the background, it is cutting the roots. So it is working. It will work, eventually it will work. But if you focus into, then it will work even faster. And there is one thing that I learned from today's session is, chanting without focus is actually useless. Without having any faith and putting an effort into it. Prabhuji so many times insisted, where is your mind? Have you made your mind hear what you are doing? So doing it like a ritual, there is no point. There is no point doing chanting like a ritual. There is a point, but the point means you are going to come back again and again and again. But if you don't want to come back, you want to go to Krishna and serve, then you have no other choice. I like the way you concluded, we have no other choice. We have to make the mind our friend. We have to make it, and we have to do it with determination and lots of prayers. And most important thing, let me just finish on this note also. Most important thing the project told is association. Before even, Namaruchi and Jivadaya, Vaishnava Seva is most important. And association is most important. Prabhuji and Mataji's, you all close your eyes and tell one sentence. If you can remember this, this will save your spiritual life. Please close your eyes. It's not a long sentence, very simple sentence. Please, everybody, close your eyes. One single sentence, few words. I am not associating physically with devotees even when I have an option. That means I have fallen down. I'll repeat it again. I am not associating with devotees physically even when I have an option. That means I have fallen down. I'll repeat it one last time. Please hear it attentively. Because when you're fallen down, the sentence will be there in front of you, you will not hear it. Now you are here, so hear it. I am physically not associating with devotees even when I have this option. That means I am fallen down. Finish. So this sentence, unfortunate part, I'll tell you what, after you've fallen down, you go and engrave this sentence in the house everywhere, they will not understand. Because you already fallen down. Fallen down means what? Krishna has removed that taste. Satam. You will only find faults in devotees. You will not only find faults in devotees, you will go and tell other devotees to leave devotee association. I have seen people doing that. They go and even tell other devotees, don't go. It's a useless place. I will show you one more. You know what they tell? I will show you one more devotee. And that devotee is giving better association, you leave this association. I am not telling this is the way to keep you here. I am telling you this is the way you will be pulled out of satsang. If you leave this association, do you think you will stay there? Right? A person who was divorced once has very good capability of divorcing again. Because he has experience in divorce. Otherwise, the person who is capable of leaving his Shiksha Guru, capable of leaving the devotee association around him, is very much capable of leaving another Shiksha Guru also. Right? Chastity is very important. Dedication is very important. And don't come to satsang with the expectation to be honored. Devotees are not created to honor you. You are coming here to beg for your spiritual progress. That's all it is. So, don't complain to be honored. People come, oh, I am not being honored, I am not being recognized, I am not being. You were nothing before you came here. You became everything after coming here. Focus on that. Beautifully told. Focus on the goal, on the purpose of why we are here. When Prabhuji told, I'm going to Siddhabakul, I really prayed that I could not go there. Why I could not go there? Because of my lusty desires. How many of you are motivated to go through that path that Prabhuji showed? Of doing it for the whole year, 32 rounds every weekend, 64 rounds once in a month, 192 rounds once in a year, 16 rounds every day. I mean, I'm telling you, even now some of you are thinking, yes, no, Srama. Not easy. Why? Because of lusty desires. Because of anarthas. We are not willing to do that sacrifice. Probably it's not important how many shlokas you can quote. It's not important how many books you by-hearted. It's not important how beautiful lecture you gave and impressed many people. It's not important how many subscribers or how many books you have written. It's important if you can make resolutions like that to punish your mind. To punish your mind or befriend your mind by taking such kind of resolution. Alanti tapasya accept chesevade nijamaina Maharaj. Why we call sannyasis as Maharaj? Every Maharaj, His Holiness Bhakti Prem Swami Maharaj, Indradunya Swami Maharaj, Radhanath Swami Maharaj, Jayapataka Maharaj. Why we say Maharaj? Because they are capable of controlling their mind and they are capable of doing that kind of tapasyas. We are hesitant to do tapasya. They are voluntarily doing tapasya. Right? And I want to just, I always have something to do. Just give this to each one, everyone. Give it back. It's not for you to take it back. I want you to hold it. Come on. Okay, the whole thing is start. Just give one punch here, one punch here. In 2 minutes, you'll get all of this. Just distribute everyone. And please, everybody send it back here. So I want you to touch it. So one is offered to God. Yeah. Quickly, everybody, I want you to hold it. Yeah, quickly. If somebody can help, just pass it on. I don't think there are so many, but how many ever are there? I want you to touch it. I want you to hold it, feel it. Are you holding it? Are all of them gone? Okay, some of you, somebody is holding it beside you. Just touch it once. Just feel it once. Yeah? Prabhuji, this is a service. This is a initiative. Hare Krishna, are you all with me? Don't read it. You can read it also later. But okay, you can open it. Come on. Page number 1. Open it. Page number 2. It's school. Rath Yatra is in schools. Page number 2. Page number. Nana, sit also. Right? Page number 4. How many places it is done? Page number 5. Close it. Right? Just keep your hand, scratch on it and feel it slowly. Just feel the thing. You are holding a great initiative in your hands. I spoke to Radhesham Prabhu. He's very excited about it. He asked me to give a seminar in Hyderabad Temple congregation. Let us try to do this, which has never been done before. And His Holiness Bhakti Prince Swami Maharaj was so happy. He made me explain this to all the leaders of Madhya Pradesh. All ISKCON leaders of Madhya Pradesh already. They are going ahead with it. What are we doing here? We are making a history. Rath Yatra in schools. It is going to happen. It is going to happen. Are you feeling confident when you're holding that?
Yes.
Yeah? Because we're saying it is different. I wanted you to hold it. This is the thing we are going to keep in the principals and the owners of the schools. Right? I think each one costs 150 rupees or something. That's why I'm saying it's a little expensive. But we already got many sponsors. Prabhuji, you all can also sponsor. Right? It's around 25,000 per Rath Yatra, per school. But it can go a little more or less, depending on the size of the school. But by your endeavor, even if the school doesn't sponsor, we are going in with it. 1,000 children will get mercy of Krishna. 1,000 children. By pulling the Rath Yatra, by seeing the Rath Yatra, by understanding what Rath Yatra is. Right? And Radhesham Prabhu told, it's in my mobile, I can't read the exact sentence he told. You are planting the seed of devotion in thousands of children at their early age. We are doing Rath Yatras in communities. We are doing Rath Yatras in communities. Communities, some people come, some will not come. Because they are too egoistic, too puffed up. They don't want God. Some will come. That is still good. One day the remaining will come. But in school, every child will come. Because we need a child's heart to go to Krishna. Right? When we tell the children, please come and pull the Rath, they come and pull the Rath. They will not think, I am secular, this is different religion, I am educated, my salary is Palana Dikka, will not think. They will just look at the teacher, and teacher is telling, pull. And if they say dance, they are going to dance in front of the Rath. They are going to make posters for Jagannath. Right? So Prabhuji, it's a great beginning. I don't know how this idea popped up. But the moment I discussed with Bhakti Prem Maharaj, actually the idea felt that it is sent by Prabhupada. Right? Prabhupada told, use your intelligence to spread Krishna consciousness. Prabhupada didn't just say that follow what I have told or just do what I have told. He said, use your intelligence to spread Krishna consciousness. Right? So why don't we use our respective intelligence? All your children are there in respective schools. Right? Whatever school they are. Go and speak to them. What are you losing? Now you have a brochure in the hand. Right? By next week, I'm going to get some more printed. We will have a number of brochures here. We'll keep a small undi box. Please pay for the brochure. Take the brochure. Because we have to make sure that we are able to print many, many more brochures. Right? Already 400 schools, Bhagavad Gita contest has been done in Hyderabad itself. 400 schools. And Prabhrama Mataji was a principal in a big school. And she has so many contacts in many, many big schools. Right? So we are going with it. And we have small runs. Once we get the commitment from schools, we'll see how many more small runs we need. Right? If If the school is so dedicated, I'll tell the school, buy this Rath and keep in your campus only. Do the Rath Yatra every year, will come and assist you. Right? Everything starts like this. But why am I feeling so confident today is because your blessings of His Holiness Bhakti Prem Maharaj. Sincerely prayed from inside. And if a Vaishnava has prayed, Name Bhakta Pranashati, there is no discussion about it. It is going to be a grand success. Right? And there are many, and Rajesham Prabhu also blessed it. He is our main Shiksha Guru for all our congregation here, Vechibul. And when I told this to Gaurang Darshan Prabhu, he was very happy. Wow, what an idea. And this might be just a humble beginning in 2025. In this, already happening in Madhya Pradesh. Prabhuji Maharaj is already taking it off there. And we are going to do it in Hyderabad. And we are going to share it. No comparison here. Prabhuji said, no comparison here. We are doing service. And if you can inspire others to do service, then that will be even nice. Right? So now you can start returning it back, Prabhuji. Mataji is turning it back from everybody. And from everybody. But next week, you can actually take it with you. Because we'll get more of this printed. And you can take it with you. Each one have one, go to the school and discuss. Think of the possibility that we'll do it in 100 schools. Why not? What does it take? 2 devotees for 3 hours. Rath Yatra is done in a school. 2 devotees for 3 hours. That's the amount of time we have to invest. Right? And in a humble way, simple Rath Yatra will happen. It will only improvise from year after year. Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So today's session, let us thank. I don't know, we can thank also for what Prabhuji has shared with us. With full heart, he has spoken. Right? How many of you want to call Prabhuji for your respective places and want this session again in your places? Yeah? Haribol. Yeah, definitely. Because I don't think I can repeat this session like the way Prabhuji repeated it. Because that had so much conviction in it. Because that conviction came from Siddhabakul. It's not something that can be done by a scholarly person. I have a presentation. Prabhuji, understand, focus, essence. You will not feel it. It will not happen. We are not doing drama here. This is not a performance. It was pure giving of compassion. It was pure giving of concern for all of us, right? So let us thank Prabhuji 3 loud and heartfelt Hare Krishna mantras. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. How many of you tried to listen to the mantra when you are chanting right now? See, Prabhu, it's already working. It's already working, you know. This is the essence. You already tried to listen, means it's already working. Means what he told was told by Krishna to all of us. Retold again and again. Thank you, Prabhu. It was very marvelous, effective, amazing session. And if there is anything more you want to share, please prepare that. We will plan some other session again. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Haribol, Haribol. Haribol, thank you. So now we are going to have a birthday also and anniversary also. Today is Anurag Prabhu's birthday. Yeah, he actually did this. He told his parents' anniversary, but it's his birthday also. So I want the whole family to come here, please. Prabhuji and his good wife and his parents. Hare Krishna. Please come. And let me tell you how I know Anurag Prabhu. Actually, I didn't know that I knew him until he told me. I think in 2014, I was called to Bits Pilani College to give a one-time session. I think Power of Habits. He was one of the students there. He was one of the, we didn't know that. You know. Among, I think there were 400 students were sitting there, that a big mark. And after that, you know, the voice devotees really preached him so nicely. Please, everybody come here. They want to see you. Whole family. Hare Krishna. Yeah. So Radhesham Prabhu's beautiful system of, you know, imbibing devotion into young children. And today he became a devotee. His wife is a devotee. His father and mother are practicing devotees, and today is celebrating his birthday. And also the 31st marriage anniversary upcoming in another couple of days of his parents along with everybody. So please, chant the Hare Krishna mantra as the, if you have any other family members, please call them Hare Krishna. Yeah, please, family members who don't take a ride, please, Hare Krishna. చాలా ఆనందం మీరందరూ ఇక్కడ మాతోటి వారి యానివర్సరీ అండ్ probably బర్త్డే సెలబ్రేట్ చేసుకుంటూ ఈ రోజు వెల్కమ్ జస్ట్ అనౌన్సింగ్ యా సో దే కెన్ షేర్ ద గార్లెండ్స్ హరే యా అండ్ శ్రీగోపాల్ ప్రభు కెన్ గార్లెండ్ ప్రభు యా for birthday hare let's sing Hare Krishna to you Hare Krishna to you Hare Krishna to you Hare Krishna to you Hare Rama to you Hare Rama to you Hare Rama to you Hare Rama to you May you never take birth again. May you never take birth again. May you never take birth again. Hare Krishna to you. Vanchakalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhu kyavevata patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namah. Sorry, Vaishnavi forgot. Vaishnavi Mataji ki. Your parents call?
Swati and Upendranath.
Upendranath Prabhu ki. Swati Mataji ki. And exchange garlands. Now let us pray for their good health and very beautiful remaining life with each other. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Prabhuji has sponsored the feast for everybody today. So please honor today's feast and let us bless them that they become a wonderful example for the society. And looking at them, many others will become servants of Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Prabhu. Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you. Hare Krishna. ఇక్కడ వచ్చిన వాళ్ళ బంధువులను కూడా let us welcome them with 3 loud Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Hari Bol.
Parents of Vaishnavi Mataji.
Yeah. Suresh garu. Suresh garu and Nilima Mataji 3 loud Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Your younger brother. His name? Vamsi Prabhu. Very good. Vamsi Prabhu ki. Thank you. Thank you all for coming. It's a wonderful family. Yeah. Small gift from us. Hare Krishna. Please come again also. Come now with the photo and Hare Krishna. You did not cut the cake and give Hare. What is this? Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Very happy.
Yeah, 1 minute.